J.G. Wentworth. Cash now?
All right, we gotta get going sometime. Hey, if we don't start the animes will never start. That's just how it goes. Well, okay. I guess they covered up some of that email. Thanks for that, game. The enterprising among you, the digital super sleuths in chat, may be able to piece that one together. But, I guess we'll see. Yeah, right.
So, what you're trying to say is that you fell here from another world?
That actually kind of sounds like Lindsay. Sounds like Ruby a little bit. That gosh darn wholesome anime voice.
On to the next world. Your path was blocked by some unknown god?
I started this, and then, yeah, didn't know that controller support was a little weird, so don't fall into the gacha trap. I don't think I will.
The sustainer of heavenly principles.
I'm pretty good about identifying game mechanics that push you into spending money. So we'll see. To me, honestly, a large part of the game, for me, with games like this, is figuring out just how far you can push the mechanics without spending money. And to me, that's a test of like how valid the game design is. Because if spending money is required at some point, and usually it is, usually there's just a period of impossible grind, and it's pretty valid FTP system. Okay. I think it's mostly like a Twitch streamer spent $2,000 to assume one character, or for I assume one character. Damn, you can go all the way on $0. All right, that's it then. That's really all I care about. Mad King James, thank you for the Prime, and Euphorious, thank you for the sub. Speaking of getting money for playing video games, yes, this stream is sponsored by Fireball. This is the spicy nut right here. It's 1 ounce Fireball, 1 ounce Amaretto, and then a top of ice and Diet Dr. Pepper cream soda, which is an amazing mixer. I will warn you though, Fireball is pretty sweet, so it's going to be difficult to make non-sweet cocktails with Fireball, but that's why people like it. So, Balzette Gone Wild, thank you for the sub. But yes, I'm living the dream. It's 12:41. I'm playing some anime trash, and I'm drinking a cocktail. So everything works out in the end. Okay, just call them anime. That's too easy. Let's see. Puskintio Anime Man? You're not allowed... Can you have spaces? Can it be like first place or first name, last name? Firebaru? Aw, come on. They didn't... Listen. They didn't pay for that. I can't have branding living on for the rest of my life. Also, wait, I thought it was Gacha, so what's the... Is this like the main character that summons the white... Yeah, you're right. Yeah, that's actually the best name. That's actually the best name, Dr. 11. We're gonna confirm that one. Yeah. Oh no, bro. I'm stuck in the washing machine. I think wasn't there like there was a part in, God, what was that game? Was it Galgun? I think it was Galgun, yeah. Where some girl got stuck in the window at the gym. And you had to like shove her out, like, rocking her back and forth.
Don't go!
What a great game.
My sister back!
I'm glad there's a new Galgun. Oh, they are brother and sister. Alright. Okay. Alright, cool.
And just like that, the god took away my sister.
Stepsister.
Some kind of seal was cast upon me, and I lost my power. So while we used to travel from world to world, we are now trapped here. How many years ago was it? I don't know. But I intend to find out. When I woke, I was all alone, until I met you 2 months ago.
This game does have cross-save to mobile, right?
Paimon
Is that one of
would
those
be
things that makes
closer
it
for
super
that.
dangerous?
Otherwise, Paimon likely would have
Wait, isn't
known.
Paimon
Do her best to be a
the
good
demon in Hereditary? I will look stoically and resolute into the distance.
Let's get going.
Get your credit card ready. Let's have some fun. Ooh. Hold on, we're gonna need to fiddle with some settings here. Bloop. There we go. There we go. Now we're doing it. Now we're playing MMOs. Huh. Yo. Although this isn't technically an MMO, right? There's really not any interactivity with other players. Ooh, grab. Prepare for crab. Palman is a cactus? Huh? It's a Digimon? Oh. Thanks for the good times. Enjoying some Kirin and enjoying stream on your PTO day? Dude, nice. You're in the prime of it right now. Cause it's like the day's just starting, you don't have to work. Start of the weekend, untold potential in front of you. Oh, co-op until level 20. Oh. I will press F to pay respects to this thing.
Hey, try not to get eaten by a monster or anything,
Wait.
okay?
No. Just check it out. Oh, we got Chivas? We got Chivables? Alright. Alright. Actually, wait. Another... Oh, I gotta grab that lizard. Look at him. Look. He's just like... He's sitting down. He's waiting for it. Oh, no, the game was paused. Never mind. There's nothing... Oh, that... Gross! Gross, I can't believe it. I can't believe... Open and close, huh? Alright. I should have it on by default, so I think we're good there.
I got another one.
Boom! Oh! Oh! There we go. Now we got it tweaked. Uh-oh. I don't know if showing my UID is a bad thing. Oh, you can change your name at any time? Okay, that's easy. Motion blur? Closed. No thanks. Blur is closed.
It's here. Guess we'll just have to climb.
That's kind of cute. She like squirts out constellations all the time.
Stamina takes time to recover.
STV, thank you for the sub.
Okay, let's take the route we planned.
Exuvea, thank you for the cheer. Anderson, thanks for the resub.
Which of the 7
Oh.
are you looking for exactly?
Thought she was on my head for a minute. When will companies learn to have motion blur off? I don't think most people care, to be honest. I think most people probably don't mind. Most people probably actually like it. It's just only the true gamers. I mean, I honestly didn't care for the longest time. I think it only really matters in a few games. And certainly you need it if your frame rate is 30 or below. But yeah. If you're playing on high frame rate. Yeah. Yeah, most people probably don't even think about it. But if you're playing like something like Last of Us Part 2, oh, they even give you a Vista? Wow, it is just discount Breath of the Wild, isn't it? Are we gonna get a title card? Are we getting a title card? Give me that title card. Give me that title card. Doodly 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 doodly. Oh, come on, what are you doing down here? There's all this negative space right here. What? What?
Statue of the 7.
Somebody fucked up in Photoshop, man. What are you doing? What are you doing? Hold on. I want to fix this. A minute. I'm pissed off. I'm pissed off right now. Fuck. Fuck you. Fuck you. Stop it. I like how when Photoshop is loading, it like pushes the window topmost multiple times while it's loading. So like you're waiting for it to load and you tab out to do something else, and then window focus clicks to Photoshop multiple times, and you're like, stop it. All right, that's fine. Don't worry about that. Are you guys worrying about it? Don't. Just don't. Okay. Okay, there we go. I don't know what the theme song of Genshin Impact sounds like. Honestly, it sounded really, really similar to Final Fantasy. The Final Fantasy prelude. Oh wait, hold on. This composition's all off. I'm gonna teach you guys some tricks of the trade here. You need to create some negative space. Here's a little. Let AI do the heavy lifting for you. Check this shit out. Wait for it. Wait for it. Wait, bang. There we go. Na 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 na. And it's not a. Wait, hold on. We gotta slap some sick outer glow on there. Red? Yeah, you know what? That's fine. Actually, here's how you. Here's real outer glow hours, is when you outer glow with the color that it's against. So really, all it does is just create a little more differentiation of color. Add a lens flare? You got it. Here's the problem with lens flares, though, is that lens flares only render on the layer, which is a weird thing, and I don't know why Photoshop hasn't fixed that yet or changed it, but that's fine. You know what? We can figure. You just have to like make duplicates, and yeah, yeah. I don't know why I keep making that sound like that's the theme song of Genshin Impact. Here we go. Oop. And since you can't copy and paste with transparency, this is going to be extra good. There we go. I just wanted a little sparkle. There we go. That's good. Here, let me just select a few colors there. That's it. And then do this. Do that. There we go. I don't know why am I playing Photoshop instead of the video game? There we go. That's a good sparkle right there. I'll just put the sparkle over her. There we go. I can't wait for my magical anime adventure.
There are a few of these statues scattered across the land to show the.
Use the thumbnail for the YouTube upload. That's a fun joke for you. That would not play on YouTube at all. Actually, here, let me explain why wouldn't this work? So it looks like this now. This is what it looks like on YouTube. So you can't read it. You see Shin, and that's about it. These characters down here are not visible at all, and you just the composition's all busted. So it's like, yeah, not that like I'll grant you a lot of the thumbnails I put on YouTube are not good YouTube thumbnails either, but that's because I don't want to spend the time to like really make a ton of amazing thumbnails, especially if it's for like. If it's for like a 6-hour video of me muttering at Doom, that's not really something you want to kind of entice people into clicking on YouTube anyway.
I'm not sure whether the god you're looking for is the animal god, but
the Japanese audio on god, you're right. Sorry, it keeps going to my wallpaper because I keep clicking out to do other things. I will. This game presents itself extremely well for being free to play.
Oh no.
Yeah. Oh. I mean, the English VO is not bad. I'm gonna keep it on English, actually. I'm gonna do that. It's not my fault. It's not my fault that English is a great language. What? I was exploring you, bitch. Nothing says anime more than kind of okayish English dub.
That's a statue of the Seven. There are a few of these statues scattered across the land to show the Seven's protection over the world. Among the 7 gods, this god controls the wind. Paimon's not sure whether the god you're looking for is the animal god, but Paimon will take you to the animal god's place first, and there's the reason why.
Razor's English VA is actually atrocious. Excellent. If you're not cringing at English VAs trying their best to imitate Japanese affectations, are you really watching anime?
Whether the gods actually answer you is a different story. You never know unless you try. So let's hop to it.
Oh man, Polly, thanks for the Prime sub. Master Key 420 Blunt Ninja, thank you for the sub. Yeah, can't wait to see you. Can't wait for you to actually accidentally reveal your credit card number halfway through a Fireball TM firebox.
Run right over.
Yeah. It wouldn't be a Lawrence stream unless I half dox myself 5 times before the end of the stream, so. I know that there's some spicy boys out there, some big MAGA 2020 fellows who are taking issue with me because somebody else decided to bust nuts in the bathroom. So, if you guys are watching, stay tuned. Good times. Fucking good times on the internet. Spinach, thanks for the sub. Thanks for the good times. Knowing some Kieran. Oh yeah, I remember that message. It's a good one. Irreverent Panda, thanks for the prime. Anderson, thank you for the resub. Exuvia, thank you again for all the cheers. Hopefully you're just putting coins in the Barney machine. I hope that's what that was my secret hope, is that somebody would love hearing random quotes from Barney enough to keep putting quarters in the machine. Estevie, thank you for the sub. Fountano, thank you. A Lost Dog, thank you for the sizable cheer. Wow. Way too early in the day for big cheers like that. I haven't stretched out yet. Thank you very much. Gloop Gleep, thanks for the sub. And Lopey Boy, thanks for the prime. God, you guys are starting off strong. Kind of like me with this cocktail, thanks to the sponsor, Fireball. Also, G Fuel still sponsoring me, 30% off. I'm getting you guys deals on all of your favorite products. Clippy, shit, man. Big cheer, thank you very much. Thank you very, very much. But Go Fuel and or G Fuel and your Fireball. Let me think about that one. Let me think about that. Also, the X looks like a maximize icon. Franchise 2, thanks for the prime.
Seems all you had to do was just touch the statue and you got the power of Animo. As much as they may want it, people in this world can never get a hold of powers as easily as you.
I'm special. Yay. Being drunk on stream is a no-no on the Twitch rules. I mean, you can be tipsy, right? I thought you just couldn't be sloppy. Like, you couldn't fall asleep. You can't be, like, visibly abusing alcohol. I guess I could really be off on those, but that was my understanding of the TOS. Ameno. Natire. Ameno. You can't be falling down drunk. Yeah. Which most human beings should not get there anyway. Only in special occasions. Can't be outright abusing alcohol. Can't have it be a monetary goal. Yeah, that's my understanding. If you're a responsible adult, which is not, you know, I've gotten a little mush-mouthed on stream, but I don't think I've ever gotten to, like, pants around my ankles, poopy butt, drunk. Ameno means air. Oh, anemo. Amemo. You're only one of the 5 million special people in this world. No. No. No! I'm the special anime boy! No! How dare you! Imply that I'm anything less than amazing. Hip Moose, thanks for the prime. Borden, thank you for the special weed cheer. And Fornicate, that's an awesome name. Thank you for the prime sub. Alright, I'm special boy. I'm special. It's because I'm special boy.
Because you're not from this world to begin with. If we keep heading west from here, we'll eventually reach Mondstadt, the city of freedom.
Isn't that what you use to treat yeast infections? Oh, it's Mondstadt. I really want to look that up, but I've done so much tabbing out of this game. I'm gonna leave that one. I'm gonna let that one go. Shisno, thanks for the prime. Grayson, thank you for the sub.
Perhaps because you got power from the god of Animo, you can find some clues there. There are also lots of bards there, so perhaps one of them has heard news of your sister.
Let me tell you guys, as someone who grew up in a small town, was not even given the talk in any regard. The days that I got to stay home from school and, like, watch midday TV and have people being like, have a woman be like, ladies, we don't like to talk about it, but it's time to talk about it. And it's like, what are they talking about? That was like, it felt like somebody was talking about something that happened in another dimension. It wasn't until, God, the internet is such a valuable learning tool because, my gosh.
Let's move then.
I just remember being like 11 and 12, sick, watching The Price is Right, and having some woman in like black and white looking down in shame, being like, ladies, do you ever have problems? I'm like, what the hell are they talking about? Okay. Alright. Okay, 2 powers on cooldown.
The animal powers you got from the Statue of the Seven.
I got it. I squirted out an egg and an entire roast chicken.
I don't
Okay.
get cool fighting powers.
Aw, anime girl's mad. She doesn't have magic. Ooh, okay. Yeah. Kind of glad I grew up in the time I did then. So it's strange to me that, like, I always thought it was weird that, like, internet culture and their, like, celebration / revelry and cringe. And I'm like, boy, you guys don't know what cringe is. Cringe will never exist truly like it did because we all have, you know, portable codexes to the world's knowledge on our hands all the time. True cringe is just being fundamentally ignorant. Which some people still are, but that's kind of on them. Oh, what kind of camera I use? It is a Canon EOS 7D. Oh, swam too hard. Cringe is more visceral in person, that's true. Yeah. Captain Cradlebrobber. Goodness. Goodness, what a name. Thank you for the sub. Ah! Okay, I guess I just jumped in with, like, no stamina. Oh, that's cute. I guess this is a game where you just pick up every last thing you see. Kill the squirrel. Oh! Hold on, water dragon first. Kill animals, be violent, yeah.
Huge! In the sky!
Be anime, do crimes.
It's heading towards the heart of the forest. We must proceed with caution.
Wow. There's like moblin camps and everything. Ooh, a mischievous oboe. This is like some Peter and the Wolf vibes with the music. I like this. That's like kind of shocking orchestration for a big ol' gonkety anime game. That's a clarinet. Oh, yeah. I never developed a real good ear for woodwind. Soundtrack for this game is much better than you expect for FTP. It's legitimately good. I really enjoyed that. It had the gall to be subdued, which a lot of Breath of the Wild soundtrack was. It was a lot of like acid jazz, which was interesting and weird, and the really like clankety chaotic piano. Thought it did a really good job of sort of selling the vibe of a world with like mysterious bubbling energy. Like a broken world with bubbling energy. Like something that's intriguing but wrong. Ah, it was so good. And when the Breath of the Wild soundtrack kicked into overdrive, it was like, holy nuts. You knew stuff was going down. Yes. Oh, lizard tail. I guess I just snapped it off and threw the lizard back. Stuffed the tail in my backpack. You play RTS games? About the Spellforce games? I was like, Warcraft 3 but shitty. It's been a while since I played RTS. Actually, I did get a couple of game codes for Dwarfheim, which looks interesting. I don't know much about it, aside from the fact that I guess I have a code for it. So I might check that out. That's a vibe I have yet to really wrap my head around. Of like, I always feel a little obligated if somebody throws something at me for free, especially if I don't have to ask for it. So. You ever finished CNC Remastered? No, I do need to go back to that. I went through too many hard missions in that game to just drop it. I think I was on like the last 2 levels, at least of the Nod campaign.
Huh? Look at that!
And then playing Red Alert, I think will be much smoother because original Command & Conquer has some big balance issues. Oh.
Don't be afraid.
Hey, Braxophen, thank you. I did not finish God of War.
Is he talking to a dragon? Who's
almost there.
Played any Destiny 2? Yeah, quite a bit. I'm lucky enough to have the power of Jacob and anime on my side. Also, like, the entire Funhouse Destiny community is fantastic.
Paimon almost got blown away.
I cannot overstate how wonderful. Whoops, mouse wasn't bound. You're gonna be seeing that a lot, I think. How
Paimon managed to grab hold of your
how
hand.
welcoming and positive that whole community is. You're playing that privacy selling game today? I guess so, man. Sure, fuck it. It's from China, so therefore there must be some massive conspiracy about it harvesting your user data, right? Oi.
Just what was that? Paimon thought we were gonna get eaten.
I love all the nerds that fucking use Gmail and Facebook and still get on their high horse about data sharing. Anything you can stay, yeah, at least it isn't Tencent. Because everything Tencent touches is evil, right? No.
Of course not.
Dragons are ancient and intelligent. You lived in China for 4 years, Swiss? Damn, dude. How was it? Where did you live?
What's that? There's some kind of shiny red thingy on the big rock over there. Let's go take a closer
Yeah,
look.
don't play Valorant. Uses Twitter. I mean, again, like,
Paimon doesn't have a good feeling about this.
I guess I should not be so dismissive. I agree fundamentally and totally with being more aware of information and privacy concerns. The problem is that, like, it's strange to me so many people decided that video games are where they draw the line when we're like, boy, we are 8 years too late in general. But that's, to a degree, that's whataboutism, and that's not helpful, so...
So Paimon can't tell what it is.
Oh, no, this is Shell Shock. This is totally running borderless windowed. The fact that I can do this means it's borderless windowed. Like, it's not changing exclusive full
All
screen.
Paimon knows is that it's dangerous. Best we put it away for now.
Yeah.
Okay, we've got it. Now let's get out of here.
Or is there's not like screen tearing. It doesn't look like it. So I'm pretty sure it's already running in borderless windowed. I mean, most oh, kernel level anti-cheat is my beef. It has to be kernel level though. Whatever. Okay, you can just not play those games then, I guess, or play with cheaters. That's the other thing of like, I'm gonna get out of it. Not worth it. It's just gonna be a lot of whatabouts, and that's just not a good conversation track to go down. How's the waifus? Well, I haven't run into one yet. This is seriously Big Ruby energy a little bit. I'm feeling.
The Animo God protect you, stranger.
She had. Is it just me? This character looks like she fell right out of Ruby. I don't know. I was also getting like, what is that? Eternal Sonata? That one? Eh.
I am Amber, outrider for the Knights of Favonius. You don't look like citizens of Mondstadt. Explain yourselves.
Well, we're not looking for trouble.
It's just some lighthearted anime times. We're just having some lighthearted anime times, that's all.
Troublemakers say.
I never saw the Chinese government interfere with people's lives. I know it happens, but honestly the Cold War era bullcrap notions we have about China are skewed. Yeah. I'm stepbrother.
Sound like a local name to me.
I mean, you could say the same about United States, you know? From the outside, the headlines can look pretty horrific, provided you're not, you know, dying of COVID. I imagine most individual people's lives.
What's the deal with it?
I'm gonna eat this thing.
Hey, that's even worse than being a mascot.
You're not wrong. First time I saw a screenshot of this specific scene. I hadn't heard the game before. I thought it was a Ruby game. Yeah, this character specifically. I think the bunny ears kind of contribute to it a lot too. But yeah, Hong Kong concentration camps. Like, there's a bunch of bad stuff there.
Around Mondstadt recently. Best you get inside the city as soon as possible. It's not far from here. I'll escort you there.
Oh yeah. What kind? Yeah, the camps? Boy, what kind of horrible nation would have camps for people they don't like? My God, thank God I'm in the United States.
But not to worry. I can keep you both safe while doing that too. Besides, I'm still not sure if I can trust you two just yet. Oh, I'm sorry. Probably not something I should say as a knight.
Do you watch Ruby at all? I have watched a good amount of it, but I'm not caught up.
My apologies. Strange yet
Yeah.
respectable.
Sorry about that, Trouble Goats. I need to learn to not stir the pot there. Fireball, right? I apologize. That's me being a bad host.
That sounded so
Odd one. I will flip this hourglass for you. Now that's something we can all get behind. Here, let's lighten the mood a little bit. For the next 1 minute, I will not say anything spicy at all. I will instead enjoy the spicy flavors of Fireball whiskey. Delicious cinnamon whiskey. Ah! Oh, the hourglass fell over. Okay. Yeah, tough challenge.
Do you have some idea of the type of language usage prescribed?
Just sitting here turning red and sweating and looking at the hourglass. Streamer challenge. Real gamer challenge. Can Lawrence not open his fat mouth for an entire minute? Ooh. What? Oh, this is the gacha. Okay. So you draw your anime girls, like I guess you pop anime shards or whatever. You get your anime girls from the anime dimension, and they each have a move set, like ranged, close combat, stuff like that. I really love the way that the games kind of dribble out. Oh, look at all these achievements, bro! Private gems, yeah! I love the way that these games wrap endless collectionism, whatever, around a gacha system. There we go.
So, suspicious travelers, what are you doing in Mondstadt?
Does this mean that all the gacha anime girls have their own voices?
A really, really long journey. Paimon is his travel buddy, helping him to find.
What was your most divisive candy-related hot take? I actually do like candy corn.
Okay, let me
It's a
finish
baby
my
talk
other stuff
sim.
first, and then I can help you put up posters around the city.
What exactly is it you need to finish doing?
Whoa, there's so much going on. Oh. You know what? I'm not going to read any of that yet. It's probably not important. Probably won't be for a long time.
It's simple. You'll understand in a bit.
Thank you. Well, Rel, let me flip the hourglass for you. Yep. I also sometimes eat wax. Hey, man. Wax goes through your body clean. It's got a pleasing texture to chew. Have to make the number go big. I'm confident the number's going to go big. Don't worry about that. Almond Joy is the worst candy bar. There are worse than that, but I do agree. Coconut shavings are kind of hard to turn into a good texture. Aw, sorry, Tim. Yeah, goodbye. Yeah, shut up, kid. Guess what? I got an anime girl inside of me. Has anyone eaten an actual honeycomb? It's so chewy and delicious. Yes, actually. There was... a couple of times in my life, I've had like a really high-scale charcuterie board. And sometimes it'll just have like a chunk of honeycomb on it. Oh, yeah. This is part of the reason why I really appreciate bees. Bees are wonderful. They pollinate flowers. They're cute. They make cute sounds. They have fuzzy little butts. Sometimes they run into things. They just like bonk into stuff a lot because they're stupid. They work very hard. They live in a matriarchal society, and who doesn't want their queen bee to step on them? Because we all do, let's be honest. And they make honey, and honey's delicious. Oh, I did not. Hold on a minute. Dandelion C. You say. The dandelion C. Bumblebees are so cute! Yeah. I don't understand what we did to deserve bees. Because they're rosemary and parsley. Like, they look like Ruby characters. They're even named like Ruby characters. I could absolutely see in a writer's room people like giggling about how Dragon Ball had their dumb naming conventions, and they're like, oh, we should do that for Ruby. And they're like, oh, what if we had like characters named Parsley, Sage, Rosemary, and Thyme? And someone else is like, yes, write it on the board. And then there's an entire episode based on that one idea. Talk to Timmy? I did. I'm in the game? What? I missed myself? Oh, sorry. I was too busy yelling at the, Yeah, that looks like me. I do that, and I do that all the time. I'm always doing that salute. All the time. How did they know? I can't believe that they stole my likeness and didn't pay me for it. I can't believe it. I can't believe it. How much money have I invested into anime, and they're gonna do this to me? I bought 13 Evangelion VHS tapes. How dare they? I'm gonna take this up with the Council of Anime. The anime elders. I want to hear about Legends. Go through Timmy's dialogue tree, it's fantastic. Okay. I will. You're China now? Yeah. So that begs an interesting question. Is Genshin Impact anime? Can anime come from China? You bought the entire VHS collection of Dragon Ball Z. That's like almost 100 tapes, isn't it? No, it would have to be more than that. Because it was just 2 episodes of tape, wasn't it? Oh, man. Chris Harmful, thank you for the prime. Hold on. Shakezla? Shakezla? Thank you for the sub. Shagging Cube. Sensual. Thank you for the prime. And K to the Y. Thanks for the sub. I thought I did go through this guy's dialogue. Maybe I didn't parse the whole thing. I mean, okay. Oh wait, that wasn't Timmy. Never mind. Timmy was the kid on the bridge. Yeah, wrong anime boy. They're all the same to me. Come on now. A lot of animes outsourced, or animations outsourced to Korea. Actually, the new hotness is Vietnam. I feel like. In the last couple of years, I've been seeing like Doctor Movie and a lot of like Korean names used to be in the credits of animes. These days, I see a ton of Vietnamese names. So good on you, Vietnam. You got the coffee, you got the food, and now you got the anime. What's not to like? Sorry for invading you. Well, technically, I guess we were tag team invaders. Oh shit! Woo! All right. Timmy's got some abandonment issues, which means I'm going to run away from him at max speed. Hey, Josh guy. Gonna have to be unsubscribed for a little while until I find a new job. Hey, man. Do what you gotta do. Definitely take care of yourself. Best of luck on the job hunt. Hopefully everything turns out okay. I am not even supposed to be here right now. I'm getting distracted, you guys. I'm being dazzled by anime. It is actually really beautiful. It does, like, I remember when we were heading into, like, Gen 7 of consoles, PS3 360, this is what I imagined. I imagined that this would be the kind of game that I would play until I'm dead. Like this big, vibrant, open-world anime RPG. And they just stopped being made. Like, for some reason, Japanese devs just got eaten alive with HD game dev, and they just kind of stopped making this kind of game. Yeah, no, my UID code is 100% there, so feel free to spam my ass with friend invites or whatever it is. Please don't steal my anime boy. Don't steal stepbrother from me. I already care about him way too much. Yeah, Ni no Kuni. And Ni no Kuni 2. What about the Suikoden successor? I mean, I guess the big thing is there a dodge? There is. Oh, it's just shift. Okay. Those games did come out. There were like 1 or 2. But like, for me, that was the pinnacle of gaming back in PS2 era. It was like big ass JRPGs. That was like, no games were bigger than that. That was the pinnacle of gaming. 80-hour games with performance capture and VO. Can't get better. And then I was like, oh, we got this new horsepower. They're going to be able to make all these open world games. And then they just didn't. That's also when a good chunk of game devs started to switch to like Western developed games. Your Halos, your Call of Duties, that's kind of what took the world by storm. So, you know, I enjoyed playing those games too, but I do kind of miss the era when all the biggest budget, highest profile games were coming from Japanese devs, because Japan is superior to all world cultures in every way.
Windblade!
Even that piano is very Breath of the Wild-ish. It's not quite as bananas as Breath of the Wild, but yeah. The little, like, plinking, the random arpeggios and stuff. That's not really an arpeggio, but hopefully you take my meaning. It's not bad, but it's certainly stylistically evocative. Gonna play Baldur's Gate? Not today, not today.
Though, I've gotta say, you surprised me a little with your moves there.
Oh, 16 looks like a return to form. I liked 15 as well. If it didn't take 20 years to come out, and it actually was finished, 15 could have been, and to a lot of degrees was that kind of game. Yeah, those are straight up Boko camps for sure.
Now that you mention it, how is it the Hilichurls ended up here?
Oh man.
These creatures don't seem like the type to
Hilichurls.
set up camp so close to cities like this.
We're running out of names to name fake things.
Exactly. It's more normal for them to be much further out in the wilderness. But because the dragon, Storm Terror, has been around a lot more recently, our orchards have been destroyed, and the local market has been affected as well.
Oh, Effortless Fury. My dude, near when? I hate to harp, but I'm hanging off the edge of my seat. No. Feel free to harp. Always ask. Maybe on Sunday? I'll try to work it into the next week. Is this the new Doom DLC? Yes.
When the storms hit, we usually...
These are what Marauders look like now.
So the Knights of Favonius have been tied up doing the best they can to defend the area.
Like 15 when it was 13 too?
So these annoying creatures have been getting closer.
I'm not sure exactly what... There was a 13-2 and it's not... I'm confused. I mean, I know you're referencing the, what is it, Fabula Nova Crystallis project that Nomura managed to do nothing with for 6 years, but...
That said, clearing this camp helped make the area a little bit safer. Come with me. A responsible knight must make sure to see you to the city safely. 15
started out as 13 verses. Yeah, I know. That wasn't 13-2 though. I guess way back in the day, I guess maybe it would have been considered that. But like what 15 became wasn't anything like what Versus 13 was sort of described as. But sorry, I'm being needlessly pedantic. That's the nerd in me. My bad. Just long story short, don't joke around when it comes to video games. Oh, okay, they're teaching me how to use experience items, which I'm sure I'll have to use on all the anime girls I get, because when I get them, they'll be level 1 and I'll be level 15. Or here's the real gotcha bullshit, is you get a 4-star anime girl, and if you level her up to 80, then you can turn her into a 5-star level 1 anime girl. So, and then you can increase her anime rarity by merging 2 5-star anime girls together. So you have a 5-star purple anime girl, but then you have to level her up. The game doesn't do that? Really? Oh, okay. Damn. That's so much what I'm used to from like gacha progression systems. Is just treadmills on treadmills on treadmills. I'm Alex. That's not what happens in this game. That's just what happens in every other gacha game. Raid, yes. I mean, Strike Force, Galaxy of Heroes, like all this stuff. It's everything. They kind of do. They just don't become 5-star. Oh, okay. You merge duplicates by unlocking passives.
No, we just happened to be passing by.
What?
What are you cooking?
Oh, that's a cute outfit.
Never go adventuring on an empty. What should I cook next? Oh, are you travelers from around here as well?
No, we just happened to be passing by. What are you cooking? Smells good.
I see. Welcome, travelers.
They actually found a really good voice actor for
I'm Lynn, the survival expert of the Adventurers
this
Guild.
hamburger lady. Damn it, I don't remember.
I'm
I already don't remember her name.
recipes.
The only time I feel old is when I play a new game and there's 18 generic anime characters and I just can't be bothered to remember any of their names.
Before you go, the first rule in the Wilderness Survival Guide.
And like you're,
Picnic?
oh, she's Paimon. All right.
Picnics.
I don't know
My
why.
travel partner here is good at cooking as well.
I don't know why, but when I look at her, I just see a floating hamburger with a cape. I don't know why. She doesn't even look like a hamburger. It's just something. I think it would be much cuter if she were a floating, talking hamburger. But then again, I didn't make the game. Maybe they should talk to me. If you're listening, Genshin Impact devs, I got ideas. I got ideas, all right? You want to pull me into a Zoom call? My hourly rate, really low. So just let me know. You want to spitball some ideas, I'll drop them on the table.
Oh, there's a cooking pot right there.
I'm not hungry.
Show me what you got. It's good to have someone to practice with. There are some mushrooms and meat in the barrel over there. Try making a chicken mushroom skewer for me.
There are even skewers? Wow, this is on the nose so far. I mean, whatever. It's fine. The world's been waiting for a I mean, a free-to-play Breath of the Wild like is sounds like the perfect game, but it even shows the ingredients in like a big stone pot. That's cute. Oh, okay. Some characters have like cooking bonuses and stuff. All right. Wish it were that easy IRL. You just gotta practice.
Never go adventuring on an empty stomach.
That's one of the things I think is so appealing about video games to most people is you get to vicariously experience all these trades and craft skills that would just take years and years to cultivate in real life. Yeah, it turns out you can't just dump a bunch of mushrooms into a pot, have them bounce around, and then pop out like a delicious mushroom risotto. This isn't even the most blatant clone part of Breath of the Wild in this game. I'm into it. I love Breath of the Wild, so I have long been a proponent of like more of a good thing is never really a bad thing. That's why sometimes I get a little peeved off when a sequel to a game comes out and people complain it's too similar to the last one. I'm like, well, if you like the last one, what's the fucking problem? Play the game again. Oh, Paimon is Futaba from Persona 5. Oh. Huh. Wow, okay. I remember getting, I was just a touch frustrated at Valve because they put out Left 4 Dead and they put out Left 4 Dead 2. I was like, okay, some mechanical tweaks, some evolution of game design, but levels, great. And I was like, wow, just keep doing that. Just give me a 3, $60, 4 new campaigns. You don't have to overthink it. Please, please. And it just never happened. I don't know. I guess I can understand people just not wanting to do the same thing forever, but to some degree I miss like the old days of shooter expansion packs. You know, Doom levels. Just, hey, it's more Doom levels. You like Doom? Here's some levels. Find some keys, shoot some demons. All right, sick. Go to the Cathedral to claim 4-star item.
Let me officially introduce the city of wind, dandelions, and freedom. Travelers under the protection of the Knights of Favonius, welcome to Mondstadt.
Finally, no more having to camp outdoors.
Again, just imagine a talking hamburger. Even cheeseburger. That would be delicious.
But the city folk don't look
Nino Clooney?
Everyone's been put out of place by storm terror recently. But everything will turn out fine as long as Jean's with us.
Jean?
Acting Grand Master of the Knights of Favonius. Jean, defender of Mondstadt. With Jean on our side, surely even the vicious Storm Terror will be no match for us. Before I take you guys to the...
I like how my dialogue option was me thinking something quietly while she was talking. Oh man, you know you're playing a big JRPG when dialogue options keep popping up for no reason. They added them to Final Fantasy XIV, and even the game makes fun of them not mattering most of the time.
It's a reward.
But it
for
still
helping
feels
me
good.
clear out that
It still
hilly
feels good.
camp.
Hey, why doesn't Paimon get a reward?
Because this reward is useless to you, Paimon.
There's like an entire quest line that relentlessly mocks pointless dialogue options. It's pretty great.
But I'll treat you to a traditional Mondstadt delicacy.
Una, I'm pretty sure you know what I'm talking about. I mean, it's the Nier one, which now that I think about it, is astoundingly fitting given that Nier dabbles with ideas of predetermination, which is kind of what the illusion of choice is what dialogue options are all about. Oh my god, my mind just exploded. Ah! Fuck!
Sticky honey rose!
That game is too good for its own good, sometimes.
Come with me. We'll head to the city's, high ground.
I know all about that. Better protect your legs. Oh, okay. Wait, does this have auto run? Damn. That was one of my favorite parts about what is it, Conqueror's Blade? Is that you could just click the ejector and your character would run there.
This used to be a bustling street, but with so many Storm Terror attacks recently, the usual crowds are nowhere to be seen.
It's pretty wild to go through like...
The local tavern near the city wall over there, they haven't been affected. If anything, their business is better than ever.
In this game you run a lot? I'm okay with that. It seems like this game clearly already invokes a pretty pastoral atmosphere. Pastoral... What the hell? What are you doing? What? Oh boy. Anyway, I'm of two minds on that. Press E. Oh, is that like a decoy? Huh. I can throw it? Okay. Oh, it's like a bomb? Okay. And so Ruby, they have Ruby Chibi dolls? Yeah. Yeet! Boink, boink, boink. Holy crap! How is it so cute? Oh my god. And here I was about to go like fucking high intellectual, and then there's a cute anime doll and just completely destroys my train of thought. Okay. This, to me, this is what I find fascinating about the, and to me, oh, it's a doggo! No, come here, good boy! Oh, you're so good. I want to pet you so badly. Oh, you're so happy. At least he's looking at me. That's good. Aw. Okay. Can't pet yet. Yeah. God bless life service games. It's rough you can't pet the dog, but it is always nice that perhaps someday the game could... Wait, is he following me now? Go away, Norma! Alright. Come here, boy. No, Margaret! You're ruining this shit. Hey! He's following me. Yay! I have a friend! Okay, so you can't pet him, but he does follow you, so... I never want this boy to leave me. Ever. I just want to stay here. This is it. This is it. I don't need to play this anymore. We're done. I don't care what you're doing with your hand. That hand should be petting. You went full white trash redneck when you said go away, Norma. Yeah. I mean, it's kind of that kind of name, but hey, you get half of a fireball drink in you and the southern just comes right out. Okay, yes. Right, I had a big, super smart, everyone look at how smart I am point ready to be made. Are you guys ready? Are you guys ready to roll your eyes at the hyper intelligence of my infinitely wrinkled brain? My hypercube brain? Here we go. So there's a fun experiment in game design where if you want to be very rigidly robotic about game design, then theoretically you should take out all moments and actions that aren't resulted from player input, or moments in which player choice is not consequential. So something like running to an objective, if the path to go there is very direct, or they give you a glowing trail, like, it's not really a choice, is it? You're just following the path. Something like Breath of the Wild is interesting because the process of going somewhere is gameplay. How do you choose to get there? What do you choose to do it? You know, if there's a mountain on that side and a valley on that side, do you go to the valley, do you go to the mountain? Death Stranding actually had similar vibes. However, I think even... Is that tessellated? And that notwithstanding, I think there's... Yeah, it is. That's pretty good looking. There's a lot to be said, I think, for the vicarious experience of moving through a digital space. Yeah, and Carmine, there's also the everything is fake, so who cares? But I think there's a lot to be said for the experience and the pacing of having players move through digital environments, especially if they're curated to this degree. So this is like an idyllic, picturesque, relaxing anime world with like wonderful pastoral music to listen to. I think there's a lot of value in just giving people time to sort of look around and explore. Not tessellation, parallax occlusion. I gotta admit I'm not familiar with that rendering technology. It's not a parallax? I don't know. The process of faking depth with what is it? Like view specific texture obfuscation, I thought was tessellation, but I could be wrong. I don't know. Oh, that's true. You can't just climb. Yeah, so there you go. Doop, doop, doop. Got that Spider-Man ability. I guess I gotta read up on parallax occlusion. I mean, a normal map just determines how shadows work across curved or complicated surfaces. I believe parallax also works off depth information. I could see parallax technology working in that way too. Tessellation is when you use a 2D map to create a 3D object. Yeah, but it's not actually 3D. It's the illusion of 3D. I mean, even tessellation is not full 3D. So like, I don't know. I'm throwing this out there just for the sake of education for myself. I'm not trying to be argumentative. Want to be clear about that. But like, if you look at it at a shallow enough angle, you can tell the ground is flat. It's not actually 3D geometry, unlike something like Doom Eternal, where actually the ground is 3D geometry. But if you look at it, it actually it gives the illusion of having depth because the texture can obscure other parts of the texture based on viewing angle. I thought that was tessellation. Tessellation creates the illusion of three, like, and even the blocks here. Actually, wait, those actually look like they're, well, are they? Yeah, no, that's just really, really good. But they're like, the wall is flat, but if you look at it, it really has the great illusion of being 3D. Anyway, I'm speaking out my ass a little bit. I thought that was tessellation, but could be parallax occlusion for all I know. Those look like normal maps. Sort of. Normal maps just tell light how to bounce off of a surface and where to draw shadows. It's related but different.
So, the present I want to give you is...
All of those can do similar stuff? Okay.
a wind glider. Outriders use them to ride the wind, and the people of Mondstadt love using them too.
Oh, winged gliders. All right.
I brought you here to give it to you, so you can experience it right away.
Oh, you're really excited about these wind gliders, huh?
Well, that's because...
Oh, Ketsuo? Finished writing your midterm? Hell yeah.
Alrighty then, enough talk. Let's give it a whirl.
That's such a good feeling. What do I know? I've been stuck in the same engine for 7 years? What do you... Oh, yeah, Lynn. Yeah. You're like deep into the inheritance of the inheritance of the inheritance of idtech. Yeah. Is it I know that it's such a silly question to ask at some point, because when you rewrite enough code, yeah, it's
my instructions.
when you rewrite it enough, it's just not the same thing anymore. And that's what's weird too, is like some people are like, whoa, what engine is it? What engine is it? to some degree like an engine, as long as it does, it's almost like a car engine, as long as it does the basic stuff right. What's the difference to some degree? I wonder what, I've never developed, oh, okay, Inception, that's really interesting. Can you like, if you go like iceberg level deep, do you see some like old school comments in code or anything like that? That's my favorite. Like digital archaeology, trawling like old libraries and stuff, seeing comments from like the late 90s or early 2000s or something. You just see Strogg walking around. What? That's so sick. I remember I poked around in Quake 2 code when Carmack released the source for that. And I was so grateful at how well commented his code was. Oh, this is Unity. Nice. I mean, that's the thing about good code. And Carmack writes excellent code. Oh! Once you, like, if you write it correctly, the problem is solved. You don't have to go back and rewrite it again. So it's interesting when some people hear, like, oh, this is running on this tech. And they're like, isn't that old? Wouldn't it break? I mean, no, quite the opposite. If it's been working for 7 years, never ever get rid of it. At its core, it's all math, and if the math works, do not mess with it. Oh, I brought up the gamer mysticism topic to my spouse. We talked about engraving hard drives as a way to store and exchange information. Engraving? Yeah, math is math. It's kind of what it comes down to. I'd never worked in COBOL. Gamer mysticism, engraving hard drives. Carmine, could you expand a little bit on that, on what you mean? That sounds really fascinating. I'm just not quite sure. Whoa, this is pretty as heck. The color usage kind of reminds me of that. What was it? Ion. It has like a really great vibrant yet still kind of pastel
Like this with just a wind blade.
feeling about it. Oh.
I'm preventing your fall with the power of 1,000 winds. Now, concentrate. See yourself grasping the wind.
What?
Harness its energy.
Are there like bullet hell sequences in this?
Who said that?
Cool. Why haven't... This game hasn't even taken me to the store yet and told me to buy like a energy crystal or something. We're Panzer Dragoon now, huh? Yeah, we're Ace Combat. We're near Automata all of a sudden. Level 10? This dragon's level 10. I think I just cooked a skewer that's higher level than this dragon. Yeah, I'm glad Unity is really blowing up. It's a little weird because there were some high-profile games that were made in Unity. They just didn't carry the Unity logo, so nobody knew. I think everybody associated Unity with like asset repackages and stuff. The classic, like, I bought this game for $1 on Steam. Get that little pop-up window.
Are you hurt?
What do you think about this game? I mean, it's really impressive so far. And I have to believe there's a reason it's kind of a phenomenon right now.
Dragon. Are you a new ally? Or a new storm?
Oh, this guy fucks. Yeah, he does. He walks on with a slow clap.
Terror is attacking Mondstadt itself.
He got an eye patch. Unity let me open a PSD UV texture and can save on the model when you save in Photoshop. Blew my little mind. Lynn, some of the stuff I heard, and this probably hits you way harder than it does me, with Unreal Engine 5, about how they're like auto-generating LOD and like just removing so many time-consuming steps in the process. I have been so terrified about the hit that game devs are going to have to take producing at 4K, and just some of the logistic overheads, because like where I feel that most keenly is like editing in 1080p versus editing in 4K. Just the bandwidth of data going up is enough to create all these bottlenecks and frustrations in the process. So I was so happy to hear that Unreal was developing tools to remove some of those bottlenecks automatically. Hopefully it works like it's promised, but is it really that much of a leap? Yes. Yes, it is. 1080p, like 4K is not twice the size of 1080p. It's not 4 times the size. It's 16 times. Because it's a square. I think I got that right. I could be... Wait. No, it's 4... It's double in both directions, so... 4 times. Yeah, my bad. 16 times the wait, I'm sorry. My head's already fuzzy. Let's see here. Oh, the rumors about me being a strong man with a long dong. Hey, people talk. Oops. People talk, and they'll say what they're gonna say.
Come at the right time. We must.
About my dong and the longness of it.
Amber, are you perhaps forgetting to introduce us?
Look at this bulge. This man's got some Bowie bulge. I appreciate that.
Oh, right.
He's got the streak in his hair.
Our cavalry captain. These two are travelers from afar.
4K is 4 times more pixels than 720p. I don't think so. It's 4 times more It's 4 times more pixels than 1080, I'm pretty sure. Because it's double the dimension in both ways. I don't know, man.
From afar. Is that all we know of them?
How can I hear his thoughts?
Long story short,
Yeah, there we go.
I see.
1080p times 4. Thank you.
Welcome to Mondstadt. Though you haven't arrived at the best of times, I'm afraid.
So here's the weird thing about that is like, oh, just times everything by 4. It's more like, this is gonna sound so dumb. Everything has to be so much higher. So like, if you've ever played a slightly older game in a way high resolution, the variability of assets pops out like a sore thumb. And LOD pops out way harder. So like the other day, I was playing Silent Hill 4 on PC 1440p. Some of the models looked great because they were like in front of the camera, they were close. Konami clearly spent a lot more time on their models and their textures. The other ones very much did not. And that difference doesn't make as much, like, is not even visible if it's on a 640 by 480 display running through an analog cord. But on a clean digital monitor at a super high resolution, suddenly it looks like garbage. I think that's the same thing. You go to 1080, you go from 1080 to 4K, and then like a lot of the assets you just took for granted, you got to go back and rework or redo.
I understand.
That's a lot of work.
Being separated from family.
And a lot of like individual detail you have to brush up to make everything look consistent in a single scene.
I'm not really sure why you're looking for the Animo God. But everyone has their secrets, right? Relax. I won't press you for more.
4K is actually a language setting. It decreases the alphabet size and gives it extra Ks.
First and foremost,
goes from 26 to 29 letters. A, B, C, D, E, F, G,
I would like to extend
H, I,
our
J.
thanks to
Wait.
you for your help just now.
I realized that could, even though there were 4Ks, that could have sounded really bad for a split second. So I'm just gonna leave that one on the ground.
How about a traditional Mondstadt delicacy? Sticky honey roast.
I shot down a dragon and he's gonna give me some sticky meat.
Your fight to
Why did I say that?
The dragon just now was witnessed by no small
I'm gonna take another
number
sip of
citizens.
delicious fireball.
The acting Grand Master of the Knights of Favonius is also very interested in
The
meeting you.
crusty comedy classic.
Both to our headquarters.
There's some, man, Simpsons really got away with some jokes. Yeah, don't clip that. Don't clip it. Go to the Knights of Favonius headquarters. So this is gonna be, I'm enjoying it, so this is not a complaint. But how long does the intro go? Like when does it kind of let you loose? When can I start pulling my anime girls? Not too much longer? Okay. I just want to go up to the Crystarium Nexus and dump in my crystals and pull out some mystical animes. I know if I've learned anything from my time on Twitch and YouTube, it's that I'll never get popular unless I spend $800 to pull rigged rewards from a betting site that I own.
Gee,
Uh-oh.
what's the hurry? I thought we agreed to meet them here.
Uh-oh.
There have been sightings of storm terror.
Do I see
outside the
thick?
city. Once we meet, we must...
Relax. I'll lend a hand when the time comes.
Jean might be a little wide.
Jean, I brought them. And once it was over, I brought them straight here.
Mondstadt welcomes you, Windborn travelers.
Alright, so not exactly related to what we're seeing now, but I can't help but think yesterday when the Mortal Kombat Pack 2 dropped, I don't know why, but the fine and discerning gentlemen on 4chan have huge issue with the way that women are depicted in Mortal Kombat these days, mostly because they don't look like murder strippers anymore. But so we're all familiar with Vagina Bones, one of the best moments of I always treat that as like that's the less innocent version of me not knowing what a yeast infection is. There was a good one yesterday where somebody was looking at Melina and they were like, "Why is her vagina so droopy?" I was like, they have to be trying, right? And they're succeeding because that shit is funny as hell. It's so good. Effortless Fear. Anyway, yeah. Hopefully this next week I'll play Nier. My bad. Bastion, thanks for the Prime. Wiser Panda, thank you for the Prime. Toby Maguire's Tears, thank you for the delicious salty tears. Bradicus Maximus, thanks for the sub. Joker, thank you for the sub.
I am Jean, acting...
Oh, are you trying to get me...
Lisa, our resident librarian.
Trying to get me popped? Whoa, her titty had independent jiggle. It's like a lava lamp. And they move like contrary motion to the rest of her bodies. Her shoulders go up as her boobs go down. It's like her boobs have
try not to get
outrageous
eaten by a monster or anything,
momentum.
Okay?
Supermassive anime titties. I'm being drawn into them. My God, the gravitational field around these orbs is intense. They're filled with air magic. First whiskey sponsored stream before 5 o'clock. You know it, man. That's. I actually do have some. Retrash. Every Muse album is great, but Supermassive Black Hole is one of the best. What game has the most realistic titty physics? That's a really good question. You're not gonna want to hear this, but Last of Us Part 2 actually had some very aggressively realistic titty sloshins. Those aren't even that big. No, it's more the Britney Spears boobs SNL. I'll have to check that out.
Oh, are you sweeties here to help us out?
Uh-oh.
You're both so adorable.
I'm a grown man, Lisa.
Sadly, the timing is regrettable.
With an incredibly long dong.
Storm terror has caused quite a ruckus in the region since its recent resurgence.
They just...
Simply put, Mondstadt's elemental sphere and ley lines are now akin to a yarn ball in the paws of a kitten.
I just can't get over the fact that they asymmetrically slosh.
For a mage, it couldn't get much worse. My skin is one elemental particle away from a full-blown breakout.
You can't have that.
If it weren't for this interference, the Knights of Favonius would have better ways to help you than just putting up missing person posters. We simply ask that you repose in Mondstadt while we help you seek out your sister.
Hey, don't be such a slug. We should be a part of this too.
Good. In that case, we need a plan.
With
Thanks,
Storm Terror
Paimon.
directly attacking Mondstadt, we may have an opportunity.
I was just
to
gonna
cut
kick
these
back in
power
the
source.
goddamn pub. Start crushing some brews. Paimon had to open her fat mouth. Her burger mouth. Cheeseburger face.
Lisa has revealed the sources of Storm Terror's power with her detection magic.
Is that so?
They're located in the abandoned Four Winds temples. Storm Terror's ability.
Yeah, she does seem like anime Jaina
can be
Proudmoore.
attributed to it drawing power from the temples.
I guess we'll see.
Our objective is to deal with 3 of the 4 temples.
She kind of reminds me of Arthur from Fate. Crap, what's her name? I even have a fucking Saber. Thank you, Swanky Pants. Yeah, Swanky Pantus. Excuse me, Pounce. I even have a fucking model. Yeah, very very similar. I feel like maybe it's just blonde with like blue color accents.
I trust everyone understands why we are only dealing with 3.
Paimon doesn't.
Knights of Favonius, time is against us. The storm is rampant.
Oh, Saber's her
There's no
class.
point in
You're right.
maintaining a
You're
defensive
right.
position. All right, we need to take initiative and act before the situation escalates.
Oh. Oh. Yeah, there we go. Shop. That's what we're waiting for. Press F3 to wish upon anime. Man, was it... I'm trying to think of anime gachas because I know Fire Emblem blew up. Before that, I guess there was like Azure Lane. This is such a thing now. Check your in-game mail. I only have one wish. Oop. Cancel. I don't want to spend any primogems. Mail. Yeah. Quaint fate. Yeah. All right, hold on. Fill out the survey. No, thank you. I mean, I'll take the coins though. Yeah. 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 Ooh. Ooh. Man. Today is my birthday. My father and brother insisted on having a party at our home, despite my protests. Another occasion to oblige guests with glasses filled with wine and tea. Another occasion for me to put on a performance. How boring. Fortunately, I was able to slip out the window when no one was paying attention, and I didn't get stuck. I brought you some pastries made by yours truly. Don't tell anyone. Let's find a quiet place to enjoy scenery and chat about anything. How does that sound? Just the two of us. Just the two of us. You and I. Give me my animes. There we go.
Behold, the Princess and Devoured Talon.
Optic Blast. Yay! Cool Steel the Hedgehog. Ooh. Wow. I'm gonna guess is your first draw like scripted? Maybe not. Oh! Is that a good anime? Did I get a good one? It is? Yay! 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 Alright, well, I guess all that money invested into anime VHS tapes paid off after all. Top tier character? Sick. I guess I can only assume that somewhere, probably on Reddit, there is a grid of community rated characters. Oh! Oh! Is that a good anime? Tell me if they're good animes, if these are good animes. Streamer luck? Yeah? She's a healer. Alright. She's cute. Also Pigeon Toed, man. I don't understand how anime girls can weigh 80 pounds and have the worst posture. Oh! Is that another? Am I getting good animes? These seem like good animes. Oh, that one is scripted? Okay. Yeah, I figured you'd have to get something. Oh, this is a nice little screen. I like that. It's a cool way to show, it's like, it's better than a grid of boxes, which is usually what this amounts to. Oh, she damaged? Ooh, and she got sparkles? I still don't quite understand what's with anime girls with eye patches, but... Oh, man, you guys do you. Hold on a second. Oh, excuse me. What's the 4-star chance? Like 5%? And I got 2 of them? Jeez. Oh, that's a 1 in 400 chance to get 2 5-stars then. I did it. I did it. I guess I'm just that good. I guess I'm just that good at Genshin Impact. There is a lot of good detail in these characters. Don't... Alright, yeah, you're a bard. Yeah, alright, alright. Like, these outfits are extremely well made. Especially if, like, this outfit is only used on this one character. These, like, pleats are really cool looking. And there's a lot of asymmetry in a lot of the character designs, which I like.
I wonder when I'll be as tall as my big sister.
Yeah. It's like really, really cool character design. All the roses and stuff. Actually, I gotta go blow my nose. I'll be right back. See you in a second. Alright, back everybody. I just did mountains of cocaine. Just going ahead and get there before anyone else did. I think somebody's mowing their lawn next door or something. I heard a weed whacker going off and my nose is lighting up. Party set up. Loads of cocaine. Man, just make me think of Frontier Psychiatrist. Frontier. Wait, which anime is not in my party yet? Okay. Eh? Oh, it's party... Okay, got it. Okay. I guess. I mean, Archer's probably important. Healer's important. Everyone said Fischl was a good character, so I think we're good. Meet Amber at the temple. Alright. Peace! Check out shop. There you can use extra currency from pulling to get more pulls and other stuff. Oh, Fischl's an archer? Okay.
From now on, the adventures will probably get more and more dangerous.
Ooh. Now they're gonna... now they're walking me through it. I'm glad they're not forcing me to do it. That's kind of exciting and weird. Usually they do. So wait a minute. I have... Yeah? How do I see what my... Oh, never mind. Gift shop. That's probably what we want. Oh, is this... my nose is still tweaking out for some reason. Jeez. I'll look into that later. I feel like I probably don't have to do tons of min-maxing right now.
As you wish. We could start by going to Mondstadt's blacksmith.
Dude, does gliding use... It doesn't seem like gliding uses that much stamina. A very small amount, okay. Was that an America's Most Wanted sting? No, it is a current affair sting. Sorry I keep sniffling, guys. I know that's not a pleasant sound, but my nose has just gone nuts instantly. It's actually, like, the weather's actually nice here, so I have all the windows open, and I think there's just a ton of, like... just a ton of shit flying in right now. Do you like RTS and or Warhammer? Oh, Total War Warhammer's free? Oh! I do like Warhammer. Total War is a bit more of a bite-off for me.
This is the first Paimon's heard about it.
Total War, I feel like it requires a bit of investment.
Paimon on the front line?
I definitely washed my hands multiple times. Like, Malcolm, don't. I'm on hand wash life because I'm a civilized human being. I got some subs to thank though. Icarus Void, thanks for the sub. Anything But Rice, thank you for the cheer. Squirty Venus, appreciate the sub. Can I mail you that Dance Praise game for stream? Absolutely, you can. I just didn't want to ask because that's probably going to be, expensive. I do have an address though, if you really want it. It's in the info page for my stream. I have a PO box. So yeah, if you send it to me, I will absolutely stream it. I just didn't want to close the window. I'll give it a couple minutes. It's gonna get warm in here. It's gonna get warm and stale. So it's like, it's a trade-off here. Is the up and down sensitivity different from left and right? Probably, yeah. Oh, Total War's not that hard to get into? Or Warhammer isn't? I guess I can't remember which Total War. I total around with a couple of Total Wars. Micro Pilates. Thanks for the sub. I like the idea of Micro Pilates where you're just like, all right, everybody. And good workout, everyone. Like this is how getting that shirt roll is how you look absolutely fat. Just so you guys know. It's time for Micro Pilates. Submuscular workouts. Ugh.
She's a tiny one, isn't she? They'd need to be purpose-built.
Shirt roll has been my summer.
Wow.
The under the gut curl in. Yeah, I think.
Of course. I sell weapons, make them to order, and do refinements. All in the job description for a blacksmith. All you need is...
Oh, okay. Comparably, Total War is a lot easier to get into. You mean like Warhammer compared to other Total Wars? Oh, Crusader Kings. Woof. Yeah.
Anywhere. Everywhere.
That I agree with.
You look confused. Listen, I'll tell you where the nearest deposits are. Bring some back and I'll help you forge what you need.
Does the random trading card thing work for us as Canadians? Yes. I will try my best.
I have other things to do.
But mailing internationally can be a little tricky.
Seems like a short-tempered guy. Was it something we said?
But yes. If you wanna redeem that channel reward, I will absolutely take your address and try to send you your special customized card. This is weird. I feel like they put this in. This is like an environmental effect you'd put over everything, so to reduce draw distance. Also, big tails energy from these gel dudes. Technically slimes, but that is trademark. Ooh, is the fire gonna spread in the grass? No, they're not. All right. The effects for the story, yeah. The dragon's mad or whatever. Is the story super worth tracking? I can't tell you guys how many, like... Hold middle mouse button. Oh! I use my anime eyes. My special anime eyes. Ah! Fungus Mouse! Redeemed a card. Alright, hold on. Let me crest this summit. Oh! The stuff went away. Alright. Let's, where'd I put my card bag? There you are. Alright. Just so you guys, I guess to provide some context, given that there's some new viewers here. For a stretch of time, Nintendo Power sent out cardboard trading cards in the magazines, and I had a subscription for years. So last time I went home, I found them. There's there's like some other cards in here too, because I think the like pizza place in my hometown had a card machine, and I spent some. Yeah, this is actually a gacha pull. So as a random weird bonus to people that have watched for a long time. I pull one random card from my youth, and I give them out. And I mail them to people. So here's your pull. Fungus Mouse. Swing! You get, ooh, the Geno card from Super Mario RPG? That's not even the right logo. And you got Geno, dude. Like, that's wild, man. That's not even what that game's logo looks like. Ugh, and that gross, like, now that's some outer glow shit right there. Like, Legend of the Seven Stars? What is this logo treatment? This is so weird. Here's the back. I'll read it in a second, because it's kind of hard to read from my monitor. Yeah, this is a 5-star. God, my eyes are watering. What the hell's going on outside? I think I do need to close the windows. Geno's home is Rosetown. This supernatural visitor... And there's like a chunk of food just broke loose in my mouth. What's happening to me? My body's decaying. All right. The supernatural visitor disguised himself as a doll until the time was ripe to present his real identity. Now he's down to Cape and vowed to bring Smithy to justice. Quote, Starlight, Star Bright, it's my job to set things right. His attacks are Geno Beam, Geno Boost, Geno Whirl, Geno Blast, and Geno Flash. A little conceited of him to put his name on all of his moves, huh? But there you go. Fungus Mouse, you have won a vintage Geno trading card, and I'm still just tossed up about this logo. I guess they had to put out these cards before they had the logo or something? It's so weird, man. Yeah, I've been snorting too much cocaine. Too much cocaine. This is what happens when you have 1 million Twitch subs and big time sponsors like Fireball Whiskey. Thank you for the sponsorship, and G Fuel. Yeah, you just step away from stream and you just blast crazy rails of cocaine all the time, nonstop. All right, yeah, I'm gonna blow my nose and shut all the doors in here. This is getting crazy. Okay, so here's the deal. Don't post your address in chat. I should have said that first. I will either whisper you directly on Twitch for your address, or you can whisper it to me if you have time and you feel like it. So that is how that goes down, and then I'll mail it out in like a week. I finally got my prepaid envelopes, and then I've got a... Oh, the name for the Fireball G Fuel? Oh, wait. I'm not doing that, but... okay. Or rather, I'm not doing that yet. I don't want to encourage people to mix, like, heavy caffeinated powder with alcohol, lest anyone get into some unhealthy territory. Okay, sorry. Another quick break. I'm going to close the windows and blow my nose again, because it's just crazy. And I'll be right back. Okay. Oh, man. All right. Feeling good, feeling clean. It's Cool Reese, thanks for the prime. Hazy Draws, thanks for the sub. Apologies about all the interruptions. Life's a little weird today. Yeah. My reels are nostalgia bait for sure. Oh, just FYI, somebody a while ago mentioned that they wouldn't mind just watching those videos all the time. Well, you're in luck, because it is Friday. Oop! Every Friday I do my reinterpretation of GeForce Cinematech called MediaTek. Called that because it's not purely just video game clips, even though there's a lot of them, as you see. So I just let it run. I just let it go, and then I kind of just hang out and chat. Sometimes I go full on media DJ with it and like mix it in with other clips or other gameplay or play music on the top of it. This Friday I got something planned, so it's just gonna be normal clips. The story in this game is passably decent. Not the best, but it is far from the worst. Okay, yeah. So it seemed like it's just kind of generic fantasy stuff with enough names and proper nouns and stuff to have hooks in, but Noelle breaks rocks faster than most characters. Oh, okay. Somebody was mentioning something about like flavor text on items and what is this, shittier Dragon's Dogma? Man, you just described a game that I very much want to play. Unfortunately, that's not what this is. Although, holy hell, man, Dragon's Dogma is so good. So good. It was a bummer to hear that the Dragon's Dogma anime is actually not the best. The way it's described kind of reminds me of the Devil May Cry anime. Just like somehow you managed to ditch all of the charm and character and just made it this like very self-serious thing. Ooh, a lost dog. Thank you for the big cheer. Thank you for the big cheer. Appreciate you. It was meh. Ah, that's a shame. Because, yeah, Dragon's Dogma is all about quirk. That game is distilled quirk.
What do you want?
Not as bad as it could have been.
Oh, yes.
It's high praise, I guess.
About that.
Oh, no, it's
These are
Claymore.
okay,
Claymore
I
breaks
guess.
rocks. Got it.
Should be able to salvage something from them.
Oh, okay. You turn ore into... Oh. And I'm gonna guess that... I'm gonna guess you can grind out buffs or spend items. God damn it, my nose is going bananas again. What is happening? I haven't... So... God, there was this thing that used to happen to me. Like, when I was a teenager, I used to get really bad allergy, like, attacks. It would, like, hit me, and it would be horrible for a day. And it would all be, like, up in my sinus area. And I would get these, like, rolling, sharp stabs of intense itchiness on either side of my, sinuses. And this is exactly how it worked, is it would stab in, and it would be like, oh, it would itch so bad, and then it would go away. And then my body would react by swelling my nasal passages shut, and then having my nose run at the same time. Are you allergic to Fireball? Huh. I don't know. Maybe I'm allergic to cinnamon? No. Thanks for the sponsorship, Fireball. But yeah, it's just... Oh, you wash your sinuses out with a neti pot? I did that for a couple of years. It just didn't really change much. And actually, like, when I tried to wash out with neti pot, my sinuses are so closed, it barely ran through. You know, like, I could tip it in, and I could feel my sinuses fill up with water, and then out the other nose, it'd just be like, drip, drip, drip. Because there's like just no... It's like, my nose is closed, like, all the time.
You can always come and see me.
There are 2 times I can breathe fully out of... No, 3. 3 times I can breathe fully out of both nostrils. One is when I'm on antihistamines. So if I take pseudoephedrine is the big shit. I love it, and I might actually go take some pseudoephedrine right now. That opens up my nasal passages. It's so wonderful. I'm like, is this what breathing is like for people all the time? Because that's amazing. 2, if I exercise. If my heart rate goes up, my nose opens up immediately. So if I run a little bit or just jog, like, whoosh, it's great. 3 is after masturbation, or really just after climax of any kind. I don't know why, but the 20 seconds after orgasm, my nose is just like, it's open like a field. It's open like a child's mind. Probably shouldn't have made that reference when talking about that, but actually, it's actually pretty open right now. That's weird.
Smith's work takes focus and concentration. It does not take small talk with customers.
It's fine to take pseudoephedrine with alcohol? I would assume so.
When the craft is good, business is good. That's all there is to this trade, and anyone who tells you different is trying to...
Oh wait, no. Now my right nostril's closing. That I used to do this when I would, like, go to sleep. Is I could, like, lay on one side, and the nostril facing down would shut, and the other one would open, and then I'd roll over. And then, like, somehow the nostril on this side would close, and the other one would open, so it almost feels like there's just junk in my face.
Now, if there's nothing else, I'll carry on with my work.
He's certainly committed to his work. Paimon will give him that.
Remember to alternate nostrils when dealing the devil's dandruff.
And he'll be able to forge what you need.
Try a nasal spray. So I did back when I was having the worst of it. I did try a nasal spray. My nose was so closed up, the spray didn't even get up into my sinuses. I would spray it, it would, like, hit the closure and just run back down out of my nose, and nothing happened. I remember having to spray and snort to get it to go up into my, like, sinus passages. Make an appointment with an ENT? Maybe I should. Try VapoRub? Yeah, that would probably open it up. But I don't know. It's funny because Stephanie grew up with a Mexican mom, and she has very definite associations with VapoRub. Apparently, in the Latin communities, VapoRub is a panacea. It's used for everything and all the time. Ooh, hydro. I got Prima Gems. Yeah, cook with VapoRub. If your kid is behaving badly, vapor rub. If your kid's behaving well, vapor rub. Can confirm Puerto Rican girlfriend. Nice. Oh, okay. Have you broken your nose before? No. I need to have my bone grinded to fix my septum, cauterize my turbinates, and remove my polyps. I had to stay in the hospital a week with a gauze stuck in my nose. Ugh. I'm not convinced that the cure is better than the issue there. Same here, it's more than worth it. Yeah? Damn it! God! What really sucks about it is the itch hits, but it's not enough to sneeze. So you get the itch, and then you get, like, the eye water, and then you get the nose run. Ah. Okay. Let me go blow my nose, and take an antihistamine. I'll be back in a second. This is driving me crazy. Oh my gosh. Okay. Apologies again about the disruptions. I had to, like, dig around in multiple cabinets to try to find anything. Didn't find any pseudoephedrine. Did find, oh, what's the shittier one? I was just looking at it. Fuck, 1 second. This is not a thing, I'll just be right back. Yeah, that's it. Ugh, phenylephrine. That's not that interesting. Yeah, ceridazine, that's the day-long one, right? Also, like, isn't it's just the same as a sleep aid, right? Most sleep aids are just antihistamines. So we'll see how this goes. Ugh. Definitely don't have COVID. Alright, Oh. More sweetmeats, testy meats. Many trial stages. So, I gotta admit I was not paying attention. Oh, here we go, okay. Must venture out and eliminate the elemental flows left within the ruined temples of the Four Winds. Amber's waiting for you at the Temple of the Falcon. There we are. Now we're playing a game. Is this multiplayer? Yeah, people say it is. People say it is. Sleep aids and fireball? Yep. Oh, it's gonna be a fun stream. It's gonna be a fun stream. I'm probably not gonna go as late today as I usually do because I have an engagement tonight. But as long as you eat your G Fuels and drink your fireballs, you'll know that I'm with you in spirit. Oh, this is probably why they told me to fast travel, huh? Peach Ball is a boob game? Yeah, you're right. Senran Kagura is a boob game. Dead or Alive is a boob game, but it's got mechanics in it. Yeah, I'm just bragging that I have something to do, that's all. Super Sonico? It's weird because I don't know. Sonico's vibes are weird. Cause that girl has been blessed by the anime gods. But as a character, she doesn't exude any of that. Like, she's not... She's just kind of airheaded, I guess. She's pure.
This is it. One of the deserted temples of the Four Winds.
And then animeologists broke new levels of thickness with... What is it, Pochako?
These temples have been left to waste for years now. The people of Mondstadt almost never come here.
Will you be streaming Baldur's Gate 3? At some point, yeah. Oh.
There's a chance there's a monster nest or hilitrol camp inside. Even Storm Terror has given up on its own temple. Yes, I also find it hard to accept, but Storm Terror was once one of the Four Winds.
I do not have Lisa yet, no. I've seen her, but...
Wait!
I have not been blessed enough by RNGesus to
the Wind Team.
Have the thickest anime girl on my side.
Let's go in and take a look. Be careful. The dragon's power is disturbing this area.
Press V to investigate. Oh. So is this like a dungeon? Oh, you get it from a quest. Oh, okay. Bowie, Bulge, and Manny to Lisa come free through the quests. Excellent. Hey, wait, what? Oh, it's on cooldown. Okay, you get her by default in this dungeon. I guess you probably need her mechanics.
You can use that console to open the door.
Wow, that is very Breath of the Wild. Glowing blue accents on stone? Come on. I mean, whatever, but still, damn.
Wow, I can see so far into the temple.
I guess this is one of those, it's a lot bigger on the inside kind of things. Okay. Yep, that's why you have to have her. That's kind of neat. Yeah, I got Fischl and Barbara.
Let the show begin!
Does that heal the whole party? Yeah. Barbara got that drip. That's a really cool looking effect, though. How do they... It baffles me that, like, there's a lot of value in the assets of this game. The character models are all really good, the world design's really good, the colors are on point, like, a lot of talented people worked on this. This isn't just F2P trash. It heals them and stays there when you switch characters. Ooh, okay. Dendro with pyro. They just can't call it wood and fire, can they? Just can't be done. Not acceptable. Yeah, gosh, this music is so Breath of the Wild. That's pretty nuts. The musical notes that appeared around Barbara are the notes for that she hums in her idle animation. Aww, that is a fun fact. This game is just Breath of the Wild with Gacha. I mean, that's not a just kind of thing. That's a pretty big deal, I feel like. Also, good on them for giving her full pants.
Eyes, Oz, reveal thyself. Oh no! A horn! The fighting must have got them riled up.
Also, like...
Good thing I prepared my secret weapon.
The ladies...
Puppet Buried Bunny.
This is a weird... Whatever. You're distracting me. This is a weird thing, but they run like they're wearing heels. You know? I don't know that I've seen that much. Like, they're running on the balls of their feet, which means that they have to kind of, like, prance like this. It's actually the kind of animation you'd have to do if you were wearing heels like that and trying to run. That's pretty cool. I don't see that much. I mean, I know she's wearing heels, but, like, most of the time when characters wear heels in games, they just kind of ignore that all the time. Yeah, it's like a tiptoe step. Yeah. You gotta make it realistic for the fetish folks. I love when that's a guiding design principle. Ooh. Oh, you throw a lightning bird. Okay. Yeah, it's. I guess I'm just accustomed to a certain level of free to play, but damn it. When Pyro meets Electro, Overloaded occurs. Resulting explosion deals AoE. Okay. Combos? Alright. Cool. I saw some of that titty slash. I like how it's so strange because this game is not licentious. It does not make a point of turning all of its anime girls into creepy masturbatory bait. And yet somehow, It has the most aggressive titty sloshing. But they're not wearing like overly revealing attire. However, this is like it's supposed to be like a formed bustier. So why would her titties be sloshing around in that? It's supposed to be like rigid. I don't know. If you guys want, you can look up all their skirts while they're gliding. Yeah, but they're not wearing like virginal white underwear. It's so weird because it's like a half step. Most trashy anime games go full bore. Like, they don't leave anything to the imagination. But this game has the gall to be at least like a little temperate. Why would you question titty slosh? It's just a strange choice.
Leave no stone unturned.
That's all. God, that shield even looks like what's it? Can't remember the name, but the shield from Breath of the Wild, the Goron man. That dude got lawn darted into the wall. Oh, he's dead. Okay. Darude's protection. Oh my god, I keep getting a tickly nose hair too. What's going on? What's going on with my face today? Why do these wanderers keep feeling like they need to leave advice for me in treasure chests? Yeah, I'm surprised that a game like this is free. I would not have guessed that. I mean, pulling anime girls, the gacha aspects kind of give the game away, but
seems like there's something up there.
But how do we get across? Isn't this a pyro monument? If we hit it with a powerful pyro attack, we might trigger it.
oh. Man. Is there any paid stuff in this game?
Is that where the power's coming from?
Other people in chat will probably be able to
Smash it.
to answer this for you far better than me. It does so like the anime girls you get, Noelle, Official, Barbara, they all have abilities and you get them through random pulls and you can pay money for the currency you spend to do pulls. So it's the gacha system.
Phew, I'm tired.
I presume the game would scale in difficulty to make it so you have to have certain characters or certain abilities. That's usually how that works, but people in chat seem to say that you can play the game pretty fully without investing a ton of money into it.
Mostly thanks to Jean. But now with Storm Terror directly attacking the city itself, the winds change. So too should our tactics. It's what Lisa likes to say. Speaking
Wow,
of
you're
which,
so smart.
the 4 winds we were discussing earlier, if you want to learn more about our history, you can ask Lisa. I'm not saying I
You don't need
know
anyone
our
specific
history.
till you get to
It's
like
just
the end of the end game. Okay. That's very
a librarian
kind.
is supposed to be more knowledgeable than an outrider, right?
The waifus are okay, the husbandos are choice? Really? I was noting that like the ladies have replete outfits, very cute, generous titty slosh. But the one dude, like the Bowie Bulge was alright. He had like some pretty musts and pretty cool looking anime hair, deep voice, like a slow clap. I was like, okay. We're hitting the boys too. It's fine. It's not just like generic high school dropout plus 18 magical anime girls with gigantic boobs. 50 hours in, no money spent, and I already have 4 of the best characters in the game. It's not intrusive. That's really cool. I guess they're harvesting our user data. It's weird though, because if you don't connect it to any social network, what are they really getting from you? I logged in with my Gmail, but I didn't connect it to my Gmail. Saint Alien, yeah. I named the character that on on suggestion of someone from chat. Ooh. I would like to play more Vampire. Yeah, I got 2 top tier waifus. It's true, Eloy. I was born for this. I consider that a payoff for the years of service I've paid towards sweet, sweet anime. Man, imagine tromping through tall grass in heels. I guess, well, those are at least have, I guess those are more technically wedges. I don't know. I gotta dial up my knowledge of lady footwear to be able to properly play Genshin Impact, clearly. Yeah, Borden, apparently streamer pull is a thing. God, wouldn't that be wild if, like, the game could automatically detect that you're streaming and give you better rewards to encourage people to play the game? Like, look at these untold treasures, player. That's not... Okay. That's a little tawdry there. There was some very definite butt cheek curvature happening there. There's a particular way that they draw the, like, poochiness of the ass cheeks where they meet to make them extra anime juicy. And that's super where that was. Why would that be a banned game? Or a banned word, Nick Cage? Noelle has cake? Yeah. Oh, does she? We'll find out. Oh, gambling is a banned word. Oh. Huh. We mustn't do anything that jeopardizes the national pride of the People's Republic of China, you guys. Maesis, how's my day so far? I mean, I'm chilling out. I'm having a drink. I'm playing some anime. I got nothing to complain about. The only weird thing is that my nose is just going berserk all of a sudden. Like, just, I don't know what happened, but yeah. My, oh, you actually come out in a different spot. I assumed you would just drop out in the, oh! I actually forgot to check out her dump truck. 1 second. I got you, Dr. Levin, yeah. What was it? Kumantong is the main ruling part of Taiwan. Gotcha. Well, I said both banned words now, so you can be reasonably assured I am not... Oh, shit! Oh, damn, you guys were not kidding. Wow! Those are some orbs. Those were some, that was a double wide right there.
You've arrived.
But now there's this guy.
Come closer. Can you smell that?
Smells like ass.
Something must have happened in the temple. I imagine there will be slimes, hilly churls, and whatever's giving Storm Terror extra power.
Bosk, exactly. Damn, girl, you shit with that ass?
Oh, yes. It is going to be lively in there indeed. Oh, you're quite the brave one.
Who have we here? Perhaps a rival for my homoerotic tendencies.
It's a pity that the Temple of the Wolf has been disturbed by such an atrocity. Let's head in. No one makes offerings to the Four Winds anymore. Yet the old winds never vanish.
For a split second, I was convinced he was just gonna say stepbrother, and I was like, oh, hope's risen and dashed immediately. So yeah, I give this game a bit of a pass because Kaya is anime girl bait hard.
We need to clear out the temples for the Four Winds.
Can you fuck him? If not, 0 to 10. Exactly. I am okay with all kinds of anime licentiousness as long as it's equal. The girls need a little something too, all right? Can't all be for the boys. I like how every anime girl is pigeon-toed, always. If a girl stands straight, gross. Get that shit out of here. Curved spine, pigeon-toed feet. There we go. That's what I'm talking about. Okay, so they actually tell you the elemental alignment? That's cool. I guess they probably want me to take in a fire person, but I'm not going to. They all look young? That's just anime, baby. Anime keeps you young. It's like stem cell treatments.
Let me show you how the Knights of...
Oh yeah, running with dainty irons.
Our adversaries.
You've got to do that so your elbows are in, so it pinches your tits together. Otherwise, they're going to be slapping all over the place. One will catch you on the chin and knock you out cold. It's weird to me that I haven't seen that yet. A big-titted anime girl actually bashing herself unconscious with her own titty. Oh, no. He ain't got no ass, though. Come on. Well, no, now hold on. Now, hold on. Like, his pants are sucked up in there, and I appreciate that, but there's just no definition there. Ooh, he flipping a coin, though. That helps. That helps. The deep V. All good. All good. Fingerless gloves. Yeah, he just has a wedgie. But he's supposed to be like the lovable rogue, so I get that. I think a little cheeky, not too much, yeah.
If I'm not mistaken, the end of the temple should be up there.
Wait, how do you know?
Experience. The kind of experience you get after years of dealing with things like this for others.
Wow. Bitter much? I'm a bad boy. Cool. It is actually, I can kind of understand the
Traveler,
people getting sucked into this game since
mistaken,
you can play it on mobile and it's the same experience, same game.
So how exactly is it that you're able to channel elemental energy?
Why is this sizzling?
It was a very strange phenomenon. Something strange happened.
That was cute. You have another attack step that after the big slash, he teleports behind the main enemy. Oh no! He's got a nothing personnel? Oh, that's so good. Is this dungeon based? I don't know. I don't know.
Dodge this.
I think I'm sure someone else in chat can probably tell you. I just started it. Oh!
Freeze.
I'm annoyed he doesn't have like a phrase on his fifth hit. It should be like, you're done, and then he teleports. Not today. Laughable. Waste of my time. Like something like that. I need something to...
Here. Let's use the wind currents to fly up.
I need him to express casual dismissal. Yeah, over here. That's Diluc? Okay, or Diluc. Yeah, forgive me, master. I know I swore to you I would never use this technique again. I must protect my friends. There's an edgelord, you'll see him soon. God bless. God bless. God bless this game. Ooh. Oh. Wow. Does this game have a beetle?
Water! We can use this to put out fire.
Good idea. That's some keen observation. We should get Jean to give you a title and make you a knight.
Too easy, yeah.
Dodge this.
Oh, dodge this. That's okay. Phone is too old to play this, and thank goodness it's on PC. My phone should probably be able to handle it. Nothing personnel, kid. He talks so patronizingly, but flirty too. I know! It makes me crave his acceptance, but also he knows he's better than me. Oh, could anyone tame him? Perhaps after I finish scribbling my yaoi anime on my DeviantArt and absolutely not washing my hair, I will set into play my machinations to win his heart over forever. Are we at the point where we can start making fun of anime ladies? Like, female anime fans? That's probably not okay, right? They've been shit on for way too long. I feel like that's probably the case. I think they still deserve an amount of clemency. I almost feel like it's...
Did you know?
Equal play. It's not equal, though.
One of the 4 winds.
Dudes have been able to enjoy anime for years.
You can ask the acting grandmaster about it.
I guess actually dude anime fans have been made fun of too. It's like a weird hierarchy. And they are all fair game? If you can shit on anime dudes, you can shit on anybody. Maybe. I don't know. Sometimes I feel like it's not entirely fair play. Depends if they glomp or not. Oh, okay, yeah. Glomping is something else. I feel like... I'm gonna throw this out there. Maybe I'm getting soft in my old age, but like, I brought this up before. I feel like, and to some degree this is already happening, but like, the furries deserve like, maybe 5 years of just everybody laying off. Like, they never really did anything bad. The Nazi furs are a thing, but fuck them. And even furries will be like, yeah, fuck them. Baby furs, they're a little out there. But most furries are just like IT professionals that just have a weekend thing and they're super into it and want to buy a $3,000 exosuit and walk around looking like a big-eyed squirrel or whatever. Good for them. But they got shit on for a solid decade on the internet. They were just like the laughingstock of the internet. And they really didn't do anything wrong aside from being weird. So I feel like we kind of owe the furries like 5 years of just like, okay, sorry about that. We're gonna let this slide for a while. Yeah, female sports fans. Yeah.
Is using to gain its power?
Seems probable. Let's deal with it.
So I don't know.
Bravo.
I don't care for the aesthetics, but they're fun as fuck to party with. I've never partied with... I partied with one furry one time. That was an anime convention, so it was a general mix of a lot of folk.
You are, to my surprise, a well-trained knight.
Oh, Zoran, glomping is not something you should be afraid to Google. It's like... If you've been on the internet enough, that's like 20% cringe and that's it. Glomping is not that bad.
The battles you just fought were sights to behold. I see you already have the knightly virtue of modesty. Stories of your heroic deeds to save Mondstadt from destruction shall be known throughout the City of Freedom, well into the future. Please do visit me at our headquarters when you have the time. I also know a lovely tavern, if that's more your thing.
Oh? Do you now?
Quite rewarding, no?
We've seized another temple from Storm Terror's grasp.
I can take care of the rest here. You go take care of other things while I'm at it.
His eyes are so piercing.
See you later then, bye-bye.
Why does he's got like a horizon in his eye.
Like this themselves, not with their limited mental capacity.
Wow, dude. Uh-oh.
Thus you were behind this.
I love it when you get that little peek into the larger anime story. Hey, what's up, E. Compton? Anime hype, you know it, dude. Whoa! You got a fiery redhead? Literally fiery?
Always so inefficient.
I was itching for a good brawl.
But your involvement in this just made things a whole lot more interesting.
Hell yeah. Hey Rainer, thank you for the sub. Waifu, husband, tier list twin. I'm gonna need a couple hundred more hours in this game first. Abraxas, thank you for the sub. Unlike anime on a Friday, or any day for that matter. You said it. Boy, did you say it. You're the one who said it, and you said it. Deanie Linguini? That is a great name. Thank you for the sub. Oblivion 2, thanks for the sub. Recommend trying out a PS4 controller. Makes the game a bit easier to play. The UI looks much better on PC. I typically use Xbox on PC, but I think I will probably do that. So let me just dive in here and make sure I know where that is at, because you have to enable it every time, right? Oh yeah, just here. Okay. Yeah, this seems like a game that I will play via with controller a lot. You can't rebind stuff. They do the whole circle good, X bad thing. Yeah. Dude, this is like, it's a non-story, but it's also kind of bonkers that PlayStation is actually officially switching to X being okay and circle being cancel. That's so wild to me, because they're a Japanese company. You'd think they'd never do that. Oh, it's a glowbird. I'm gonna grab it. I'm gonna grab you. Yeah! The core of a crystal butterfly. So I just grabbed it, snapped the wings off, and then just threw it in my... Social Vermin, thanks for the prime. It's gonna mess me up so bad. Yeah, I don't understand why, isn't the PlayStation side run out of America? I get, I want to say no, but I guess I don't know. Yeah, the market size, of course. Like, Japan is the only country that still has right-to-left mentality, which is kind of why the right button was circle. And Nintendo still does it too, yeah, because A is on the right, and A is you sometimes okay, sometimes. Man, Switch dev is even more scattershot. Some devs make A the good button, some devs make B the good button. Yeah, why wouldn't X be canceled? No, it makes total sense. The ethos of the iconography of PlayStation actually makes a lot of sense. There's been some articles that have like made the rounds on Reddit and stuff. What's your streaming schedule like? Good vibrations. I'm not gonna lie, it's a little erratic. This may not be very useful for you, but I do have a public Google Calendar that I try to keep updated with when I'm streaming and what I'm streaming. If you type in !schedule into chat, a bot will hit you with the link for that Google Cal. If you use Google Calendar, you can add that calendar to your calendar, and then it'll convert it into your time zone automatically. I hope that if you just look at it, it should convert it. But that's the best way I've found to keep people up to date. Because like I can tweet, but if you're not looking at it when it happens, you might miss it and all that kind of stuff. So that's kind of how I decided to do it. Actually, Twitch has a scheduling feature now, too. Do any of you know that? Have any of you looked at or even been made aware of Twitch's schedule? Because I can start using it if people look at it.
Scared, are you?
My theory is... Seems like a mix. I use it every day. I know it's a thing. No? Bruce uses it? Oh, okay. I'm mushing around my nose because it feels like I'm scratching my sinuses when I do that. Okay, yeah, I'll try it out. I'm mostly curious what it's like for the viewer experience. I think what would be I wonder. How do I download the Google Calendar? I mean, you would have to have like a Google Calendar app. It's default. It's like stock in Android, but if you're on iOS, you probably have to download like you should be able to add it to iCal though. You should be able to. Oh man, that night skybox is pretty. Typically, so if you use the schedule command, click on the link. In the bottom right, there should be an add to calendar button. And that should add it to... I think Google Calendar has pretty broad compatibility with other calendar applications, so... Hopefully that works, but... I need to talk to...
Hey, cutie.
Uh-oh. Lisa, don't make me fall in love.
You're going to help me out, too? How kind of you.
Oh. If you find just scheduling the week of, Twitch schedule is fine, but otherwise scheduling outside of is easier, I think. Okay. Very small in the bottom right. Yeah, it's super, super tiny. It's not visible, really, but
if you need
the little plus all the way in the bottom right. That's what you want to look for.
Good question. Well, because Jean trusts me. So you should as well.
Is this the hara hara character? I'm guessing. Is there a name specifically for the, like, big air quotes, like, older, breathier, sensual, female character? Because they show up all the time. Milky? Titty monster? Mommy? I just didn't know if, like, within the realm of anime, because there's, like, tsundere and all that stuff, I didn't know if there was a specific name for that archetype, because it shows up enough to be an archetype. Okasan? Doesn't that just mean, subcutaneous titty vein. Ah! Ilyando, exactly. That's exactly the character I'm talking about. Were you around when I was ranting about Lost Odyssey and titty veins? Like, Halo 4 Cortana would definitely have a digi-titty vein. Okay, yeah. Okay, good. We're on the same wavelength then, because yeah, that's absolutely this character. What we need, more than that, more than just a name for that archetype of character, is a specific name for the subcutaneous titty vein. Yeah, Dr. Levin, man, for real, I'm so excited to play Lost Odyssey because the titty vein tech in that game is off the charts. Still think UAC lady was thick. Hey, that's fine, man. I will never, if somebody is celebrating the thickness of a character, or, well, we'll keep it with character. If somebody's celebrating the thickness of the character, I would never ever want them to, I would never ever want to talk them out of enjoying the thickness. Never. So, it is not my goal. Not my goal once to make anyone think that UAC hologram lady is not thick. I just don't think so. Also, Spirits, yes, you're correct. Every vote in this stream is rigged. Is rigged so that I get money. Hey man, if... Shit. I'm not gonna do it! I'm not gonna do it. I almost did it, but I'm not gonna do it. I'm gonna go the other way.
I guess I could give this a go.
Always like the gentle hand on top of the cleavage, too. Although, shockingly, this is what's strange, is she doesn't have visible cleavage. So she actually has, like, a normal chest. Most anime girls, for some reason, their titty cleavage goes up to their, like, sternum. I think it's because their titties are so fat that they, like, kind of fold in on each other. So she actually like, almost looks like a normal person. Shading hair. No, there's some cleavage in there. It's just shockingly, like, kind of down where cleavage would be. None of them have big tits. Builder, what are you talking about, man? I guess by anime standards not, but this lady's...
I knew it. There was a strong elemental energy coming from deep within this temple.
This lady is...
Are you able to float across?
Hecka stacked.
Can't do much even if she does.
Let's ride this wind current, shall we?
Oh no. I guess we're gonna get a little peek inside. Yep. Okay. You know what? Good for her. I feel like her thighs are too thin, but yeah, that boob bounce looks painful. It's like, the thing that gets me is her titties slotch independently, and I was talking about that before, but yeah. Oh! These attack combos have, like, kind of vague Dynasty Warrior vibes around them. I guess it's just like a character shooting lightning bolts out of a book. It really makes me feel like that. Yesterday you're playing an alpha game like Doom, but now some weeb game. Interesting change. Super, I go all over the map. Super Luigi. I really do play pretty much everything.
Leave it to me.
And to some degree that can maybe be a problem. It seems like on Twitch you kind of have to dedicate to one thing, but whatever. I'm lucky enough to be able to just kind of be impulsive about it.
It's an electro monument.
How weird that would be here. Ooh.
Let me try to activate it with a bit of electro power. Stand back, sweeties.
Got the giggle. You guys don't know what you're doing. Man. Oh, the 16-year-olds that are gonna feel uncomfortable stirrings playing this game. You have to play the flavor of the month to some degree. Here's something. People are gonna hate me because I tell the truth. The flavor of the month is the flavor of the month, usually because it's pretty fun. It's to a degree, you're right. On Twitch, you do have to kind of follow trends. If you want to grow, like, yeah, you have to be in the right categories. You have to have the right title. But like, very few games get explosively popular for no reason. I think you see stuff like Valorant doing drops and limited releases. Like, to me, that's the most we've seen so far of like engineered popularity. But like, is that so bad? I don't know. The thing that bugs me about that is when you have like a limited drop situation like that, then I feel like I don't want to stand in the water, but that's probably not a problem. Then you'll have people who really want to be in that program because they understand if they're one of the few who get to stream it, they'll get a lot more viewership. So that's when you have this weird situation of creating artificial scarcity with influencers, where the influencers beg to be a part of it. So then you have influencers where it's in their interest to promote a product,
when it comes to
but they're not being compensated.
I've got them covered.
Aside from viewership interest, which is also around that same product. So that dynamic to me is a little strange. Right click to sprint out of attack animations. Oh, thank you. Oh, that's wonderful. I didn't know that. Smooth. Wait, hold on. Let me. Shit, I don't. Oh, there we go. Yeah. Those honkers bouncing, like, make me feel uncomfortable. That looks like it hurts. Like I can feel the tug, but I'm more like the hip sway is pretty pronounced too. It's not like Nier Automata level. Like 2B walks like she's on a catwalk, but
Oh, another wind current. Let's ride it up from here.
Oh bother! Thank you for the raid. Welcome everyone. Just analyzing hot anime girl body language. That's all. Naked the Naked. Thank you for the sub. I don't care. Thank you for the sub. Oh, you just started playing Genshin as well? Yeah. It's fun so far. Penjington, thanks for the prime. Petty Joker, thank you for the prime. Free Pancakes, thanks for the sub. Social Vermin, thank you very much for the prime. Oh, Morena, thank you for the prime sub. Harry San, thank you for the sub. Appreciate you guys. My ex had natural size GG boobs. She knows the true meaning of pain with boobs. Yeah. Yeah. It's just logistics at a certain point. You gotta find industrial grade support. Memory reboot, thank you for the prime. What do you think about this game censoring topics? The CCP seems disruptive, like Hong Kong and stuff. What's there to say, man? Like,
you're in for a little.
What am I like? What am I gonna take the easy dunk? Censorship is bad. Meanwhile, I'm playing it and like promoting it. I don't know, man. Guess what? You can't talk about war crimes in the Twitch Army channel. The President of the United States blocks people on Twitter, so like censorship is it's a pretty wide topic. I don't know, sometimes I'm just like,
let's spark things up a little.
It seems weird to me to try and have nuanced discussions about actual real-world topics within the context of an anime titty game.
Caused by friction is only a little less shocking than love at first sight.
Oh lord. So yeah, this is not new information. The People's Republic of China has had like media guidelines and censorship rules for a long time. I just feel like dudes that really like staring at anime titties have suddenly become aware of it because of free-to-play games.
You're seriously asking? This is a vision. It's used by the Chosen to draw on elemental powers.
Yeah, Germany has some pretty strict guidelines too.
Mysticism, I suppose you could call it a magical lightning rod.
I remember hearing stories from the people who worked at Bethesda about what they had to do at Gamescom to show Wolfenstein. Because, like, I mean, good for them to a degree. They passed very serious laws to make sure that that shit would never happen again. Which to me is like the right kind of response to a national shitfest like that.
Let's see if
Not
this
censoring
works.
game is censoring words like Taiwan and Hong Kong. Yeah, I know. Yes, yes, that's what I'm talking about. What do you... Oh, you thought I was just talking. Okay, so I guess sorry. You're on the wavelength where you think there's one kind of censoring, and that's anime girls having pants put on them.
From?
Yes, that's what censorship means.
Some level of reasonable intelligence? No.
I understand that most nerds have only cared about censorship until now because anime girls' underwears get covered up. I'm talking about actual real-world censorship.
Qualified to be a magister's apprentice.
Like meaningful censorship. That anime censorship shit does not matter. It's nothing. That's a nothing issue.
Oh, it's one of those consolidated win things. Let's head back to the statue of the Seven at...
I haven't seen Audition yet, no.
Of the East, Lion of the South.
I should, though.
Wolf of the North, Falcon of the West. They are the four winds of Mondstadt.
Anyway, I apologize. I apologize if my reaction was severe. I'm a couple of fireball drinks
Dragon
in.
of the East, Storm Terror. Its real name is Dvalin. Though most in Mondstadt seem to have forgotten that in all this Storm Terror business.
I guess to try and like collate my thoughts effectively, it just seems so fourth level, transdimensionally absurd to get mad about context or mad about censorship in the context of a free-to-play anime game. This is an issue that has had like global impact for years, but now all of a sudden it's a talkable point because it's affected the gamers. I guess that's where I spend my time.
Only able to channel 3 of the 4
So,
winds' power. Because it has been consuming itself from the beginning.
It's just frustrating to me that there are people who genuinely only care about this. And as long as the thing they like isn't touched, they couldn't give a shit. But as soon as an anime girl has to wear pants, oh my god. As soon as there's a free-to-play game where I can't say every single word I want, then it's something that I have to stand up for. I'm like, man, must have been cozy. Must have been cozy sitting inside and watching anime DVDs this whole time and not giving a shit about anything. Sorry, that's kind of where my head goes. It's been affecting gamers for a while. Has it though? Okay, yeah, sorry. I apologize. I apologize if I react negatively, but I'm just like, to me that's more evidence of the fact that there are so many people online and in gaming communities that just like are very selective about the issues they care about. And then they grandstand about like, oh, this is about freedom of speech and human rights and all this stuff. And I'm like, why did it take a word getting bleeped out of text chat in an anime game for you to suddenly wake up to civil rights issues? At least it happened, I guess, and I shouldn't sneeze on the sentiment, but anyway, there's a hot anime girl here.
I presume.
Hatred?
Hatred for Mondstadt. Hatred drove it to become something more powerful than the wind itself. To become Storm Terror.
Do you think this could serve as a gateway into young people getting into the larger censorship issue? Maybe, yeah. I think there's a possible path there of somebody being like, why can't I write about Taiwan? And then they like read a Reddit thread. Oh, People's Republic of China, what's that? And they go to a Wikipedia page and they read and they're like, oh shit, that's messed up. So possible, but the process I see more is that people go to a Reddit thread where somebody with 10% of understanding about the issue explains it in an easy to digest way, gives people just enough knowledge to have an opinion, and then they just grab that opinion and run with it.
Hate the city it was supposed to protect.
That's human nature. I don't hold that against it. It's just seeing that cycle turn.
It's something that's really hard to say aloud.
It's a game worth getting into. I couldn't say yet. I'm just an hour or so into it.
Old story from more than a century ago.
Oh, got into censorship thing to NWA. Yeah, the warning label. Let's see here. The problem is also that whenever a case of Chinese censorship happens, everyone gets pissed about it, but due to the realities of global politics and their government, nothing changes. So now more people have become complacent to it and are just tired of hearing about it at this point. Yeah, Dr. 11, that's a good point too, man. Like, it's one of those, like, yeah, saying it's bad is true. Are you going to back that up with any meaningful action? Are you not going to buy things manufactured in China? Are you, like, I don't know. To me, it's just that I guess the phrase is what, like performative activism. And how shitty would it be for me? And at least I try to be consistent about this, to play the game and be like, no, censorship is bad. Anyway, yay, anime. I feel like I can't, in good conscience, do that because it's not a consistent viewpoint.
You should come with me. Paimon will tell you about the rest later.
So it's I guess what bugs me is the cognitive dissonance that people are willing to sit in, where they get to, on one hand, feel sanctimonious for looking down and judging something, but on the other hand, consume it gladly. But then again, human nature. And pointing that out doesn't change anything either, so what's the... this is why sometimes my head goes into a bit of a frustrated spiral, which is why I kind of react in frustration when I have to think about topics like this.
Finally done.
Have to. As though I'm beleaguered at the moment.
Flow and elemental line stuff Lisa was going on about should hopefully be back to normal. Wanna go back and see how the knights are doing? But if you got anything more interesting to do, Paimon can come too. By the way, we obtained another animalculus in one of the Four Winds temples, right?
Nerd Oustic? Sorry, I'm trying to parse the lead there. Big fan of some Shinema, good to see you. Good to see you too. Now, Shinema was a very long time ago, huh?
We might come across more of them in the future, so don't forget to offer them to the statues.
Crazy to think about. Ooh. Ah, okay. Okay, cool. Alright. Neat. So it's just go fuck around in the open world, do some stuff, who cares? I like that. Cheap fantasy novel with no value whatsoever. What? Oh! I didn't see you there. I just wanted the sparkle. Give me sparkle. There we go. Make your way to the various statues to reveal the map. Alright. I guess, are these the statues? Yeah, they are. Okay. Can you... Can't mark it? That's fine. I'll find my way there. I'll figure it out. I thought after Machinima you were done. Yesterday found out you're still kicking. Done? Like... I just crawled into a cave and went to sleep and that was it? Nah. I mean, like, right after Machinima, we started at Rooster Teeth. Talk to and pray the statues, upgrade your stamina. Alrighty. I will do that. Up.
Yeah, with the wind!
Well, okay. That was easy. Wasn't there a treasure chest here? There was. Click on the attack button while gliding. I will. Pyro skills can't... Oh, I guess it's raining. Got me all wet. They were just hanging out? Yeah, now they're hanging dead. Neat. We're gonna get you some gacha rolls. I already did a few. And apparently I got really lucky. I got a couple of 4 stars. Yeah. Oh no. Lawrence, what are you doing? Independent? Twitch? What are you talking about? It's 8 AM and you gotta get your ass up and bike into work so that you can write a script. How's the acting stuff going? I mean, it's not. But that's fine. A couple of factors there. One is that you would be shocked at how many white dudes in their 30s with no real acting experience want to become actors. So, I'm not experienced, nor am I even trained. I don't have a lot of connections.
It's the statue of the seven.
So it's like,
Let's make an offering and see if the
if my friends do stuff, I'll be happy to be in them. But like, what is like some actor or some agent gonna be like, you got it, kid. You got real moxie. I'm gonna dedicate all my time to finding you gig. No, that's not gonna happen. So there were a couple of things loosely that could have happened. COVID shut all those down, and now it's like, now that I'm pretty much removed from all that stuff, who can say? 80% of success is showing up. Okay, so I guess I'll just drive around. I'll drive around LA until I see a shoot going on, and then just kind of walk on set and see what happens. Yeah, I mean, it'd be fun to do more of it, but you know what? The other thing that occurred to me, I'm West Coast. I live in Los Angeles. Any chance Bruce Criken and you making a podcast? Are you setting me up for an easy plug? Are you aware that exact thing is already happening? Oh, that's neat. Offer 1. Oh, there's something that occurred to me. Oh, that's sarcasm. Okay. It seemed a little on the nose to not be sarcasm, so I just wanted to make sure. Maybe try voice acting. Ah, yes. You're right. There is a completely untapped field of middle-aged white dudes who YouTube and stream and also want to be voice actors. Sorry, I'm. This is all driving to a point, which is that
people call them animalcula.
I have already on Twitch, thanks to there's so much anime talking, it's hard for me to keep my train of thought. I already have. Stop talking.
Gems that were taken by swallows, but
I don't care about these gems.
Form from the start.
Okay. Thank you. All right. I'm a little fireballed in to let Paimon be chirping while I'm talking. All right. So streaming is a pretty crowded field. I don't think anyone would argue with that. Voice acting, extremely crowded. Acting, super crowded. So these are all fields that everybody really wants to break into. Makes total sense. I was lucky enough, really, to carry momentum from one job that I worked really hard at into this. So to a degree, I was able to sort of skip the grind. I got to jump the line based on a lot of work and like dues that I'd paid in other fields. I don't have that momentum in voice acting, and I don't have that momentum in acting. Those other fields are also just as, if not even more contentious than streaming. So the problem is, if I dedicate parts of my time to trying to break into those fields, that's time that I'm not spending being uptimed on Twitch or maintaining or growing that audience. And since there's so much competition there for viewers as well, I don't think it's possible for average, and when I say average, I mean like not Lady Gaga types, not Vin Diesel phenoms, to be able to succeed in multiple highly crowded areas, because you only have so many hours in the day, So if I take my 16-hour days of being awake, and I spend 8 of them streaming on Twitch, and then I spend the other 8 trying to develop voice acting or acting or whatever, that's somebody else that is only dedicated to being an actor. It puts all 16 into hustling or meeting people, sending emails, working on their reel, going to classes, doing exercises, developing their skill. They're going to beat me. Or they're going to get opportunities that I'm not, because they're there for it. They're investing the more time. Yeah, and also I just need time to be alive too. So like, I've kind of grown to embrace that. Still talking. Grown to understand that like you can really only spread yourself so thin, especially when you're spreading yourself across
Unlike others with powers, you don't have a vision.
Still talking.
But the rules of this world don't apply to you anyway, so keep offering animalculi and maybe you'll receive more.
Yep. Why is the statue talking to me? Oh, do you not? I thought you had to fast travel from here. Oh, thank you, KQ. I mean, this is all important lore. Is it though? So yeah, it's the thing is like also talent only matters to a degree. Oh, it's already level 2. I thought each tower was its own level. Okay. Oops. So like just having like talent or the ability, like one performance, the Arizona Circle thing. It's possible that maybe there's an agent that sees that and they're like, "Wow, we can make some money, kid." But I don't know how to start that conversation, and that would probably be a few months' time. I was just talking and hustling and meeting people and trying to get connections, and could I really afford to step away from Twitch for a few months? Maybe. I don't know. Is it okay that I mush your name into one syllable and pronounce something like Lawrence? No, I agree with that. I approve of that. I accept that. I support that and put my weight behind it. So anyway, long-winded explanation. Since people compared this game to Breath of the Wild so much, do you think Nintendo will take some things from this and add it to the Breath of the Wild sequel? I mean, so far it's close to Breath, but it's a subset of the gameplay of Breath of the Wild. So, not really. The only thing I could see is like Nintendo, I think through Fire Emblem, has seen the power of gacha systems in their games, but they also said multiple times that they don't want to over monetize their properties. So my only guess would be something like adapting some amount of gacha sensibility to Breath of the Wild 2, but I can't see them doing that based on what they say with their not wanting to over monetize their properties. Oh, Xenoblade 2 has gacha? Really? Huh. I didn't get that far in Xenoblade 2. Now I'm curious. Oh, it doesn't have paid gacha. Weird. It's not monetized. There's like... There I am.
Finding someone to chat to would be better than just standing around.
But then he just said he would get in trouble if he talked on shift. That's right, I'm talking to myself. Boy, I'm kind of an asshole, huh?
Hey, there's
Let's
a
get some
lady
boys
over
love.
there waving to you.
Can you smooch? Can you smooch on stream? Would it be okay to
Welcome to the Adventurers Guild.
maybe
Actually, I have had my eye on you for a long time.
maybe this is how I get my second million subs? I'll do Twitch TV / boy kissers. Excuse me. Is that a real thing? Let's find out. God. Stop. Oh my gosh. Let's do this over here. This is what happens when your hands aren't on the home row. Oh no! No! Shit. Somebody took it. Fuck.
You've had your eye on him, eh? Has she been causing some mischief?
On him, comma, A. They found a way to sneak anime in there.
Oh, that is not what I meant at all. Being on the lookout for great adventurers is part of my job.
Yeah, it could be Boy Kissers TTV.
When I look at you, I see one with the potential to rival the great adventurers of legends.
Spelled B-O-I.
Paimon sees it
That has
too.
implications, doesn't it? Bro Kissers? Ooh. Ooh. Modern Bear, shh, come on, man. Don't tell them that I already got that handle. This is the start of the This is the start of the ARG, man. I have a 6-month plan to tease out my new Twitch channel, TTV Boy Kissers. Would you be interested in editing / post freelance work? Maybe?
Paimon always feels
It'd have to pay very well. Here's kind of the trade-off of time, is I get to sit here and play video games and drink booze and hang out with people, and that can be my revenue, or I can edit. So it's like, editing's not as fun as drinking Fireball and playing anime games. So the like compensation would have to be higher to compensate for that.
Far more precious than potential.
Edit on stream. Are editing streams fun to watch? Because I also feel like I would not... My attention would be too split.
Time is of the essence. Allow me to brief you on...
Yeah, I wouldn't think it'd be fun to watch. Because when I edit, I'll do a rough pass, but when I do like a Titan pass, you'll just hear the same audio clip like 8 times in a row while I'm tweaking timing and stuff. You wouldn't want that. Edit while drinking? Oh,
we're like official adventurers.
Believe me, I've done that a lot.
Do not worry. The Adventurers Guild does not charge a membership fee or impose any kind of duties on its members. In short, there are lots of benefits, but no drawbacks to becoming a member.
I'm in.
New recruits these days certainly do not beat around the bush. Basically, the Adventurers Guild rewards you every time your adventure rank increases.
Editing streams are interesting, but not fun to watch, if that makes sense. That makes total sense. Yeah. Editing stream, but making Death Grips cross Evangelion AMVs? Now that's real editing.
Here is a new member's gift for you.
Download all my disturbed MP3s and get ready to go. Oh yeah, Mike Shinoda's streams are actually pretty great. What a world, man. Actually, his Dropped Frames albums are pretty solid too.
Without further ado, please allow me to officially welcome you, our new avid adventurer, into the guild.
Yay!
Here is your adventurer handbook. A new member coming aboard is a momentous occasion. A little ceremony is only fair.
Think you'll end up as an on-screen talent for a company with less responsibility than Funhouse, or have you left that life behind?
It has a record of available commissions and rewards.
I would gladly be talent, because being talent rules. You just roll up, you read somebody else's creative, like somebody else writes things for you, and all you have to do is read them and be yourself. And then you take your check on the way out the door. That would rule. But here's the rub. I'm a middle-aged white dude. I guarantee you, I am not the most attractive cast for anything right now, which is fine. Again, I'm having a blast sitting here, crushing some bevs and playing animes. So it's I'm not decrying the situation, but the media landscape being what it is, I'm not a face that would look good in a lineup. You know what I mean?
Feats to gain further recognition from the guild.
So when I'm thinking about the way producers think and the way casting directors think, they're gonna flip through a binder of headshots and one-sheets, and they see me being like, "Hey guys!" Like, woof! Couldn't flip it fast enough. Women and people of color, which is, you know,
like hazing to me.
I support that too, so zero bitterness.
That allow you to ascend to the next adventure rank on completion.
So Dresden Ghost, you're right. I do look distinct, which I think if anything could lend to me, like maybe in 4 or 5 years' time, being like a character actor. Like I just go in for like one episode of a YouTube series or something like that. Marlon Brando was not a looker either. I'm sorry, what? I'm sorry? I'm sorry? Are you serious right now? Hold on a minute, because you're about to be proven dead wrong, my man. Are you... Marlon Brando wasn't a looker. What are you telling me? What are you saying to me right now? Really? Really, bro? I mean, he got older, yeah. Everybody gets older, but... Maybe not that, but... Damn. He was hot as shit. Look at this. Do you see this? Also, he was big. Go watch Streetcar Named Desire. His character is dumb as hell, but ooh, do you want to lick the TV? There's two kinds of Brando. You're right. Show him kissing dick. This is Twitch. We can't.
But that will come later. Opportunities to win recognition will come as you gain more adventure experience. That will do for today.
Hey, what's up, Moda?
We will have plenty of chances to meet again in the future. Ad Astra Abyssosk, adventurer. With effort, you shall reach the stars and conquer the abyss.
I hate that movie. It was my ex's favorite. It's complicated. Streetcar Named Desire is a weird movie of a bunch of like broken, toxic people being rough to each other. And Brando's character is just a total asshole, dumb idiot. I remember like I watched it with Stephanie for the first time a couple nights ago. Rather, it was Stephanie's first time. I went through a phase in college where I was like, I'm gonna watch the classics. Yeah, Streetcar's very depressing. But she was like, every time he talked, she was like, ugh. It's like, this works until he starts talking. And I'm like, yeah, that's 100% his character. It's like, you love everything about him until he opens his stupid mouth and says dumbass words. Also just light alcoholism. It's a very real movie. Yeah. That's what I sometimes about classic cinema. You know, you think it's all like Cary Grant's and like for some reason in my mind I always associate classic cinema with Gone with the Wind, which is a pretty uncomplicated story. But there's some old movies that go into some pretty messed up places. Like the actual movie Gaslight, which is where the term gaslighting comes from, actually a pretty good movie. And a pretty intriguing sort of story, and well told, and really dives into like the concept of gaslighting. It's really neat. Oh, Casablanca, yeah, that's a very real movie too. Odorous Object, thanks for the prime. Butts, indeed. Have you ever seen M? You mean like Dial M for murder? Check your mail. Oh, in-game mail.
I can smell fisherman's toast. The aroma is coming from Good Hunter.
What isn't a crowded field nowadays? Trades?
Soft white toast.
Being an electrician, HVAC repair.
Topped with a generous serving of onion slices.
And chums.
Caramelized by the
Actually, Gaslight isn't about that. It never was. Now you're dead on.
Made up her mind. It's an emergency.
Hey, Disco Joe. Thanks for the sub.
A generous serving of fisherman's toast from Good Hunter. Pronto. It's on you, of course.
Ooh, Dr. Barnasaurus Rex. Thanks for gifting a sub. Oh, M. Is it Peter Lorre? No, I'm not familiar with that.
Good Hunter's fisherman's toast is the best.
Oh, The Graduate's pretty fun. I feel like, I guess Harold and Maude was another kind of like aimless drifter kind of movie of not knowing what life is and trying to find a path kind of thing.
Actually, a
classic
Mondstadt recipe that anyone can cook.
The Graduate's fantastic.
You can try cooking.
You like the original Little Shop of Horrors, like the black and white one?
Can your cooking skills?
That movie was difficult to get through. The original, I watched it and I remember I was like, what's going on here? What's with this aggravating movie? And I looked it up. Apparently, the original Little Shop of Horrors was the result of a bet between producers. And there was, like, somebody got bet that they couldn't shoot an entire movie in, like, 3 days, I think. And they almost did. There were some exterior shots they ran over for, or had to go back and shoot later, but...
Why, Paimon would love to be your personal taster. Don't you let me down.
Man, the lady looked at me like she wanted me to be dead. Okay, fine. Wait, I already have 5. Onion-covered toast, a favorite amongst fishermen. They will stuff a bag with it and sit by the river all day. It's just toast with, like, tomato paste and onion? Interesting. Any more Silent Hill 4 or other spooky games? Yeah, probably more Silent Hill 4. I'd like to put more time into that game. I did want to play... I wanted to see if I could... Oh no, this might be biting off yet another game that I won't actually finish ever. But I did really like Alien Isolation back in the day. Never actually finished it. Although a lot of people have said that game is just a little too long for its own good. This is a horror game. Have you looked into short, spooky VR games? Not so much, because, like, streaming VR is it's just a headache. Like, sometimes literally a headache. But Silent 4 is not on the schedule. Not yet. I mean, it was, but I might get back to it. Those games are fun to talk about. Nah, my schedule's pretty empty right now. I don't know what the next couple days are gonna look like. Times are volatile, you guys. Yeah, Bowsette. I understand that. Games that are really fun, but at some point you're like, it didn't need to be this much longer. That dude's name is Wood. He does look like he's made of wood.
This is bad. Such a hassle. What am I going to do? Oh, thank the thousand winds. Your arrival must be the grace of the gods. If I may ask, envoy sent by the Animo god to save this mere mortal, could you spare a moment?
Do you play any sport games? I think the closest I probably get is racing games. I do enjoy, like, Forza, Dirt,
Ew, cut it out.
and Grid. I guess all the Codemaster racing games. So, DDR is a sport. There you go. I guess Rock Band. I don't know if we're getting that into it. You should play Rocket League. Rocket League's kind of over and above me. There's a whole classic game where the nation's 12-year-olds got into it, and they can have it. That's their playground. It's not for me. Lemon Yum. Thanks for the Prime sub.
I cannot let my peers hear about this. I cannot seek help from anyone else but you.
You're 21 with 3,000 hours into Rocket League? Yeah. Like,
please. Let us move to somewhere more.
When there are pros out there. I don't know about that. Forza 7? Well, Motorsport... Or is it Motorsport... Wait, which Motorsport are we on? That one's coming out this fall, right? It's possible to see any hard netting sort of streams. That idea you left behind at Funhouse. Really enjoyed that segment. Always gave me a lot of laughs. I mean, I bring it up sometimes on our podcast. Yeah, it's weird. I had a whole doc of hard net and things, and I sent it to everybody at Funhouse when I left, and I guess they just decided they didn't want to do it.
Just outside headquarters.
Motorsport 7 came out, so is 8 the next one? Any plans for Dungeons and Dragons streams? Not that I know of, no. I mean, I feel like Baldur's Gate, or maybe even Cyberpunk is the closest I'll get to that. It was your bit. I mean, it's not the most complicated bit, really. Oh yeah, Connor and Patrick of IG have their own podcast. Yeah, those two gentlemen definitely understand the harder side of the net. We dabbled in VR chat. Not really, no. I'm aware of its existence, but I miss you making Bruce read weird fan fiction. I still do that on the podcast sometimes. When I find something that I want Bruce to read. Oh yeah, the commercial reactions. I do want to do that again. Actually, I'm going to do it right now. That's not a joke. I'm going to do it right now. Hold on a second. Let me talk to this guy again. We'll get through this story, and then I am going to tank my All right, so
Oh right. Let me tell you a secret first.
He's got a little cleavage in there. I think old commercials are an unintentional time capsule of culture. And it's really fun to dig through them and try to crack that open with hyper over analytical commentary.
It's a secret of my past, and I confide in you to keep it.
Don't worry, my lips are sealed.
As a matter of fact, my grandfather was a pirate.
Oh.
Wait, why do you sound so blithe? Do you think I'm making it up? Look at my eye patch. I inherited it from my grandfather, and this is solid proof that we are related by blood. My, how could you not know such common knowledge?
He inherited his eye patch.
This is no different from children
Some deep anime
styles from their parents. Yesterday, I was glancing through the notes my grandfather left and stumbled upon records that spoke of a treasure.
Treasure?
According to his notes, the treasure is buried in the lost Arcadian ruins.
What are your thoughts on people jumping on the gaming train for money and not for love of the craft? Wait, which people? Do you mean streamers? You mean game makers?
Treasure.
But the location of the ruins is currently unknown.
I'm feeling a little sick. I have allergies today.
Clues.
I don't know what's going on, man. My nose has been like... my nose has been clogged and runny all day. It gets those like pangs of really intense itchiness up in the sinuses. Do you also like the commercials that were made by the actors during shows in the 50s? I do, because that's exactly what podcasting is. A lot of the, a lot of that shit where, like, dude would be talking to Beaver, and then he'd be like, you just have to eat more all-natural cornflakes. And then he'd walk over to a set and be like, that's right, cornflakes for every American home. It's, like, exactly what podcasting is. I had this fever dream for a long time for Dude Soup that I wanted this, like, side stage with, like, curtains and a table, like, exactly like they would do in the 50s. And then I would walk over there, and we'd have a camera that had, like, film grain on it in black and white. And then we'd fuzz the mics out. And it was, like, that would be my, like, homage to the fact that podcast ads are exactly the same as 50s ads.
Kyle, what kind of treasure
But
is it?
let me tell you, man.
Or better yet, gems?
Any idea I had to punch up anything was largely met with a bunch of just, like, quiet resistance because it involved more work.
Third-rate treasures. My grandfather's treasure is a sword. A magic sword
fair enough.
that grants the wielder unrivaled.
Someone will steal that now? Okay.
Oh, wow!
They won't, because it's more work. How many podcasts do you watch? I guess there's like the series podcasts where it's like a true crime story or whatever. Those have a lot of production thrown into them, but
the sword was dropped from Celestia.
When you're grinding out weekly podcasts so that Bernie can buy a fifth house or whatever, there's not really a lot of interest in punching up the production.
The moment he gripped the sword, thunder roared, billows howled, and the clear skies were suddenly swallowed by raging winds.
Hey, what's up, Force Falcon? Welcome.
With the might of the magic sword, my grandfather went on to defeat a Hydra, a silver-haired banshee, a wicked abyss dragon.
Cool.
But the immense power of the sword enticed many more greedy pirates. To avoid meaningless conflicts, my grandfather hid the magic sword.
Oh.
The world we live in is fascinating, full of unknown and inexplicable wonders.
After a couple hours, what's your take on Genshin? This feels like the exact kind of game you would want to play at the end of the day, you know? Where it's not that complicated yet, anyway. You can just kind of piddle around and...
That's just insane!
Just explore the open world and slash some monsters and level up a little bit.
A gang of treasure hoarders has been very active lately, and many ruins have had their relics stolen by them.
How many podcasts does RT have now? There's a reason. So... Sorry, my nose is just... It keeps going off. I don't know why. So, when you run a business, it's very easy to think of all your products as money in, money out, you know? You pay a certain cost to produce a product, and then you recoup money off that product. That rationale can neatly be applied to productions. Productions cost money to make, and they bring back a certain amount of revenue. Yeah, return on investment, exactly. The ratio on podcasts is absurd compared to anything else, because all you have to do is get some people together in a room and just shoot the shit for like an hour, and then you get all that hymns money. The way that the engine turns is that you produce expensive content to get people interested in the people and the brand, and then you kind of cash out on that interest by doing a podcast. Which talk? No, I'm talking about online production in general. The way it worked with Funhouse, honestly, is that Demo Disc was our expensive show. It brought people into the channel, and then Dude Soup was the show that made the money. because of the podcast ads.
I'm afraid that
YouTube ad revenue is fine, but it's nowhere near what you get for reading podcast ads.
Will be lost.
So, if you're looking at the numbers and you need to bring in more revenue, the easy thing you do is just yank the add more podcast lever.
We won't let it fall into the wrong hands.
That's a hypersimplification.
For them.
It's also more of an issue of like, Rooster Teeth's sales department was really, really, really good. So they were really good at moving podcast inventory. So it was in the place where what you never want to do as a business is has unsold inventory. So RT Sales were like, we can move podcasts like crazy. We have unmoved inventory. So it was, the perception was that there was a large amount of money just being left on the table because RT didn't have enough podcasts to actually move all their inventory.
Please keep it a secret.
Hey, so what you think? Isn't it
Podcast space, specifically. When I talk about inventory, I just mean like ad reads. Is it really, really true?
Let's go to the Adventurers Guild and see if we can find out more.
You think podcast ads are almost a bubble then? I don't have nearly enough perspective to answer that properly. I think it's more that podcasts are the only way advertising clients are comfortable buying new media. That's what's really strange to me. We tried for years to sell our gameplay series. It's like, this is bringing in hundreds of thousands of views a week. Why doesn't anyone want to buy ad space on this? And then like we'd be like, well, let's pitch it as a podcast then. Fine, it's a podcast, except we're playing Grand Theft Auto. Can we please sell it? And it just didn't really, I don't know, clients just didn't really bite on it. There was just more faith and comfort with buying podcast inventory. So there's all these advertisers that would buy heavily on TV and heavily on radio, and those things are declining. YouTube is exploding, but none of them really want to buy into the YouTube ecosystem for some reason. Not direct anyway. They might do it through YouTube ads, but then YouTube takes a cut and then you get a slice chunked out of your take home. So for some reason, ad sponsors were way more comfortable buying podcast inventory than space on a gameplay, something like that. Now, to be fair, it's hard to say that was a bad call given some of the stuff we would talk about on gameplays. So yeah, it seems like RT finally cracked that nut though, because gameplays finally have ad reads all over them. So that's good. It means that the channel is probably more viable if it's bringing in more revenue. All right, let's mix it up. This is a cool game. I'm probably gonna play this quite a bit more, but maybe off stream, so I can level up all my animes, and then I can show them off later. Man, my nose keeps going through this oscillation of like closing and opening. Why are ad reads always awkward? Is that how it was requested? I can guarantee you a client would never want the ad read to sound awkward. I guess I don't know. I would like to think that the ad reads I did were not awkward, but if they were, maybe you can point me to the ones that were awkward and I can tell you what was happening at that moment. So, but I don't know that I can answer that for you because I only have my experience to comment on that there. Finally reviewed the game after like 3 hours. It's, I mean, the quality of the assets here are astounding. The animations are good. The music's good. The graphics are good. It runs really well. There's way more effort put into this than a typical free-to-play. Which is pretty bananas. So I'm impressed with that. As far as like the gameplay, progression systems, the quality or variety of the content going forward, the gameplay progression loops, I don't know any of that. So we'll see. I'll have to comment on that later. Oh, thank Anthony. Hey, good to see you, man. We're gonna have to hang out soon, sometime, and not kill each other at some point. Okay, I'm gonna mix it up. I'm gonna step away from the stream for just a minute. I'm gonna use the restroom, and then we'll get to some commercial commentary, which is I'm basically just gonna comment over old commercials. I'm gonna blow my nose, henchums. I've been doing that plenty. You don't have to internet scream at me. I'm well aware of how to groom myself. So yeah, we'll do that now. So prepare for that, I guess. It's an interesting ride. I think it'll be more interesting than you might think it will be. We'll see. All right. See you guys in just a second.